Now you have to share.
Good good evening, everyone. Welcome back to
Hello.
another episode of Major Listen. We are here live, and I'm anxious as fuck right now, so please bear with me. Not because she's here, but because I just been an anxious mess as of late. So you guys go ahead and share.
Aren't we all? It's just aren't we all? And so, guys, go ahead and share. Make sure that you guys are commenting. Say hi so we can see who's in here.
Go to the comments.
Yep. Today we have a very, very awesome episode.
We have a special guest in the building. We have Belen Carrera here.
Belen, the one and only. Y'all hear
Give
her
her a hand
laughing and
clap.
giggling in the background.
Yeah.
Y'all see her
That's me.
comments. Here she is.
Yeah, Jason said fix the flag. We sure did.
He made me look.
So welcome everybody. We are here for another episode of Major Listen.
We are just sharing right now.
Go ahead.
Sharing. And
I am so anxious today. So we're gonna get through this, guys. If you see me breathing fast or breathing hard, just give me words of encouragement to get through this. I'll greatly appreciate that.
or I mean, this might be a weird way to start it, but do you guys want to start it off with like a little prayer?
Yeah, let's do
That'd be
this.
great.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I like when you do that. Yeah,
All right, cool.
let's go.
Right. Thank you, Father, for allowing us to be here united as friends. Thank you for the support that they get through their family, for watching the kids, that they also have a very good night, that all of this night is very productive and very heartwarming and heartfelt, that everything we do here comes off as with well intentions and that nobody ends up fighting. Thank you so much for blessing them and keep on blessing them in Father Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. So short, quick, because otherwise I could just go on forever trying to bless y'all in your house, your
Trying to
kids,
bless
every corner of your house. So
So as you guys could tell, Addie will be taking over this episode. She will be the main host.
I'm
Addie, take us away.
hey, all right. So we have Belen and Ricardo with a Y, or Ricky with a Y, and they're celebrating their 10-year anniversary. So when is the actual date? Is it today?
Our 10-year. Oh, go ahead. You want to answer this?
Go ahead.
Okay, so our 10-year anniversary was actually October 5th.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
you hesitated.
I'm sorry, because there's actually 2 dates that I have to remember: the date that we actually got together and
Uh-huh.
the date that we got married. So
Mm.
yeah, October 5th is definitely. Oh, I'm sorry, October 3rd.
So do you get presents for both?
No.
Hey, you're slacking.
Sorry, guys.
So, okay, great. 10 years. Does it feel like it goes by fast?
I'm sorry. You want to start the intro first?
Oh my God, the intro. I'm like, no, we're just going to get right into it.
Get it right. We're gonna start the intro real quick.
You know what,
guys.
guys? We do have an intro, and y'all gotta work so hard for it. So we gotta put it in there real quick.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the brand.
There we go. I
There you
remember now. Not that one. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
There you go. Right there.
Got down the beat.
The following presentation contains adult dialogue not suitable for all audiences. Brought to you by Media Listen. Viewer discretion is advised.
Media Listen.
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 Media Listen. You are now listening to Media Listen.
We're back. Go ahead, Addie. Take us away.
All right. So 10 years. Does it go by fast?
I think it did.
It really does.
It does.
It really does. I
Was-
feel like whenever you're spending with a partner for this long, it's for a reason. And man, it really does go fast. You don't even think about it. Like I don't know. Like it's hard to explain, but it really does go fast.
Mhm.
It still feels like the first time though.
Does it? Belen?
Better.
Oh, you know what? It should get better with time, right? Like fine wine.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should. Hold on.
Who's out here?
Comments. Read the comments. I'm
Oh
sorry.
Lord.
Where are they at? Oh,
Who?
Jason said, "Bring back Major Sweat."
Major Sweat.
Because I was sweating so much that episode.
Oh
So
my
it's all like,
goodness.
you should call this episode Major Sweat. That episode was hilarious. If you haven't catched our last episode, you certainly have to. You're gonna have a lot of laughs.
that was pretty good.
Well,
Yeah, but as for your question, Addie, 10 years for us is a very long time. First off, I wanted to do this episode not because we're a couple that everybody should look up to, but because we have so much to tell. Our relationship isn't perfect, and I don't want anybody to see it that way, because we certainly aren't perfect. But we do, go through a lot of trials and tribulations, just like everybody else. We just get through it, somehow, some way.
Can I just say right off the bat that I am really glad and honored that I get to ask you guys questions. Whose thing is that?
Sorry, that's mine. I need to turn it
Bruh.
off.
That I get to ask the questions, that I get to be here, because ever since I've met y'all, I don't want to get emotional, but like I'm already.
Yeah, we just
I know we just started. I don't even said anything. I texted her earlier. I was like don't cry, but it might be me that ends up crying. I like your relationship just really stands out to me. I know that I've known you not too long, but it's one of the most stable relationships that I've witnessed, and it's just so loving, and you can feel the love pouring out of you guys towards each other, and it's so sweet.
That's sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, but it's so sweet. Like, you guys have to see them outside of this. Like the way that they talk to each other, the way that they still look at each other, and the way that they express each other towards each other. It's kind of like whenever you see those brand new couples and you're like, oh, they're they're still so in love. Like, ugh. Like, wait a couple years, it'll go away. No, but 10 years and y'all still look like y'all are going strong, and it's really beautiful to see.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
It
thank
means
you.
a lot.
Thank you guys for having me.
No, well, we wanted to get somebody who we could also feel comfortable enough for that person to ask us questions, and I feel like you're the perfect person for that. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. Like I said, I'm going through a lot of anxiety right now. But
Yeah, I was comfortable with you coming.
Thank you. She's like, she'll act a fool if if anything goes south.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So comments. Let's see. You got this. Bring back Made You Sweat. We got through that one. They're crazy. Who is this Day? They? Yeah. I spent a night there. It was hell. Excuse me? Like, here with you guys? Who is this person?
that's her
Brother.
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 Oh my God. JK, they are beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. You're gorgeous. Who's that? Miss Universe. She's beauty. She's grace. All right. So I'm now going to go into the questions that I had planned out for y'all. So, Belen. Describe your partner in 3 words.
3 words.
3 words.
Okay.
And in, the, is, or they don't count. So you can
Okay,
make a
I
phrase
was
out of
like-
that.
Great dad. Caring. Loving.
Caring, loving, great
Mhm.
dad. Hmm
Same applies to me, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay.
In 3 words, describe Belen.
Mother. She's a great mother. A great housekeeper. And
A homemaker.
homemaker. That's what
Mhm.
it is. A housekeeper. What the hell? Like she cleans the house. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do.
Yeah, she does.
But not like
Free.
that.
Yeah, homemaker. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
And
great, yeah.
she's also like I said, mother, house. What was it?
A
Homemaker. Yeah. And I don't know, something else. My best friend.
Oh.
Aw.
Your besties. Oh.
Like like I don't know if you noticed, but we don't really post each other on social media. I have like I don't know if you ever seen those people on social media that post their significant other 24/7. Like they could be celebrities and whatnot, and they post their significant other all the time, but they end up divorced. Like
Yeah, they're forever.
somebody
forever.
cheats. Yeah, like I'm just like, bro, I don't want that for me. I'm never like I'm not saying I'm never gonna post her, but I do post her like every so often. But my relationship is my business too.
Yeah.
So that's why I really don't like to make it public like out there. But today was a special, a special
Do you
occasion.
agree, Belen?
I agree.
Because I
Yeah.
told her multiple times, like, don't ever look at somebody on social media and say goals. Like, no couple out there are goals.
For
Like,
sure.
you have to make your own goals.
Jimena says best team and couple ever.
I love you.
I know.
man.
The best empanadas ever. All right. Yeah. So do you agree? Like, do you I know that some, especially in the women, like they like to be posted or they like their man to like show them off. What do you think?
I mean, who wouldn't, right? I think we used to do that a lot.
A lot.
Mhm.
Like, just for no reason. Like, we would just post each other. Sorry. And I don't know. Now I feel like it doesn't matter what we post, I think. It's just what we do. Like, we do a lot for each other. Honestly, we don't post it. So I love that. you
Yeah.
know? I love that.
Does it also matter? Sorry if I'm like really loud. Does it also matter the audience? Because I've sometimes, as you grow in your relationship or you get older, you start to get rid of people that are kind of, I want to say toxic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it also include that? Like, the audience that you have on your Facebook?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like we've hit some rocky roads because of situations like that, and we really have to get rid of those toxics, I guess.
Toxics, yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
we
not
have to get rid of those.
everybody wants to see you happy.
True.
So why put it there and then go through something? And how do you explain the whole world that you were just
Not everybody's
You know
gonna,
what I mean?
people might judge you after. Is that what
yeah
Yeah.
ojo They can do- yeah.
People do be like out here,
yeah
yeah. Best team ever. Okay, I have another question, and I don't want to. Okay, so that's what was. And so, this is gonna be a little explanation. But what is your partner's love language? So I want you guys to answer. First of all, do you guys know like the 5 languages of love? Should I
No.
explain them? Okay, cool.
Go ahead and explain it again.
All right, so I made my notes somewhere over here. My all unorganized things. So, there's this book and there's this kind of theory that love breaks down into 5 different types of showing love, right? And it's kind of like how you communicate with your partner. So, for example, 1 would be words of affirmation, meaning that you're the partner. Oh, you look beautiful, honey. Oh, you're doing a great job. Or, like very vocalized. Hey, you're doing great. Number 2 is acts of service. Like, no, don't worry, honey. I'll go get you the coffee. Or like, brings you coffee. Or like, turn your car to warm in the morning.
yeah
Sorry guys, we had technical difficulties, but we're back.
Yeah, we're back. I'm sorry about that, guys. I still haven't got the Wi-Fi fixed, but it's on my.
If you guys want to send a good anniversary gift, send a couple hundreds for the Wi-Fi.
yes, support us for new
Support for new Wi-Fi.
Times are hard.
Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah. So quality time is when you guys want to set aside like some time for you guys, just kind of talk about your day or have time for you, like, despite everything else, time for you. And 5 is physical touch. So that's kind of pretty obvious where someone's like kisses, holding, hugging. So Belen, what do you think is your partner's language of love?
His?
Yeah, his. And why?
I think quality time, because he works a lot. We always with the kids. We never really have time for each other. So whenever they go to sleep, it's like a must that we stay up and watch something or just munch. Just spend time with each other, and that's my favorite thing to do too with him. So
What is your kind of wait, let him and then we'll see who each other. So what do you think is hers?
She likes to get complimented. Like for her, she likes to be complimented out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Okay.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Some words of
Words
affirmation.
of affirmation
Words
and
of-
also gifts.
Gifts.
She likes random gifts, even though she says she doesn't. She does. I feel like you just have to catch her in a good mood.
Surprise her in a good mood.
Yeah, because
So-
you can't do anything wrong and gift her with something because that just defeats the purpose. Because now you're just asking for forgiveness with a gift rather than just giving her a gift for no reason.
True. You can make something good a bad thing.
Yeah,
Like if you bring flowers every time like you do something bad, the next time you bring flowers just because it's like, dude, what did you do?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
makes
bad
you
rep.
think
Like, why did I get flowers? So, do you agree? Like, is that your love language?
Yeah.
You got
I
it down?
agree. Mhm.
Aw. What about you? Did she get it down?
Yeah. I'm also a big fan of physical touch as well. Because like I told you before, like I like whenever you play with my hair, like what you do with the boys.
Yeah.
We like to be babied in a way.
He loves that. He
So
loves that.
yeah, whenever she plays with my hair, there's just something about it that it brings you back to something that your mom used to do. And that's, I mean, in a way she is. I do tell her like, man, you're kind of like my mom because you take care of me, you tell me when I'm wrong and all that stuff. So
Is
not
that
only,
a compliment?
I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
and not only that, they're also like it's crazier because her and my mom share the same birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Same birthday.
Yeah, they have the same birthday.
They
so.
do say that at some point we end up marrying someone that resembles either or one of our other parents.
I hear that a lot too.
Yeah, and do you guys? I think that traumatized me as a kid. But what? It's like what? And then I don't know. I don't like the way that it sounds.
Yeah, I married my dad.
It sounds weird,
Right.
But I don't think he's like my dad. And
What about your
At
mom?
all.
Is he like your mom?
no, no. But he's his own way.
He's his
I
own.
like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Like I'm not like, oh, wish you were like my parents. No.
Yeah.
I like how he is.
Or is he the opposite? He's just simply his own.
He's his own.
His own.
Yeah.
What about? Well, you already said that, like your mom, huh? Like
Yeah,
that
she
mom vibe.
like you said before, she's how home what is it?
Homemaker.
Homemaker. I kept wanting to say home taker.
Homemaker.
Homemaker.
What was
Yeah,
it? A
but-
home way.
Homemaker.
Homemaker.
Homemaker. Yeah, she's really like in that sort of way. She does remind me of my mom. What I do that I picked up from my mom, I guess, is that whenever the boys get sick, I'm like the doctor, like of the family.
Or any of us.
Yeah,
not
and
just the
when
kids.
any of them get sick, like her as well. When one of them gets sick, I make sure that they're good. Like I make sure they take the right meds for so they can feel better. Basically,
Yeah.
like if they have a fever, I'm gonna give you fever medicine. I want to reduce that fever as fast as possible. Same thing
He's
That's
the
with
so
boys.
doctor of the house.
That's so sweet. I like how you guys mention like family. I don't know if you guys noticed, but family seems to be the focus of the relationship. It's you guys put your household first. The way that you describe him as a father, versus like my partner, is, and then he described you as a mom, versus like, oh, she's a great partner. You guys put that family first, so that's really sweet.
And I think that's why we've lasted for so long. Because like I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go to bars, I don't bar hop or anything
I'm
like that.
great. I'm awesome. What is this?
No, I'm saying like I'm a family guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
I'm a family guy. You can ask her. I
Yeah,
will.
I think that helps a lot because I don't do that neither. I would rather just sit here and watch something, play PlayStation, than be like, I need a drink or I needed this.
Mhm.
Like that's my peace, just spending time with them, watching something.
The fam, yeah. The fact that the Ecuador flag is behind you, Ricky, and the Mexican flag behind you. Happy anniversary, guys.
Thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna change it, but I was like, screw it.
They're
Whatever.
blending it in together.
Yeah,
They're
we're
one now.
embracing the heritage.
They're just blending it in now. And together they made USA.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made Americans.
This is how it happens together. All right. So, let's see. If you guys Here we go. If you could vacation anywhere, where would it be? And would you guys do it alone, or would you guys bring the kids?
I guess if
No.
I guess it would if we would have to go like really like full blown vacation mode to somewhere that we want to enjoy, we wouldn't take the kids. I feel like if it was definitely like family friendly, kid friendly, the kids. But as far as just us two, it would have to be like a party city.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it depends what vacation.
Mhm.
Okay, well, let's just say that you guys get to go alone. Where would you guys want to go?
Jamaica.
Cancun.
Cancun? He's just like,
Yeah.
She knows. I've been.
Yeah, I know,
wanting
she been
go
wanting to go.
so
Cancun?
bad.
yeah.
But we just can't with the kids. So
Why Jamaica?
I don't know. I
so
just said
random.
something.
Just Jamaica? Like, you don't even plan this.
I'll go to Kansas.
Kansas
Kansas.
doesn't even, just like, doesn't even check with her. Just Jamaica.
I ain't going
Andrea said to El Paso.
there.
El Paso. Obi-Wan, hello there. Hello.
Hello, Kadeem.
Hi, Kadeem.
I haven't heard of him in a while. He hasn't been commenting. I guess it's because you weren't here.
No, well, he did check in with me. A couple of the viewers have been like, hey, where's the next podcast? But y'all know that I've been going through like a rut. So, yeah. But let's not. But now we're back. So we're good.
Yeah, we're back, guys.
We're back. Do you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask them? Go ahead and start typing them up so I can go ahead and read them. In the meantime, we'll continue with our questions. But do you guys have any questions for them? I know that a lot of people don't know how you guys met. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
do you
Yeah,
guys want to tell how you guys met?
yeah. Actually, one of my buddies asked me recently, "How did you guys meet?" Because you never, mentioned her or anything like that. But at the same time, whenever there was a time where I stopped talking to certain friends that I went my own way in a way.
Mhm.
So they really didn't know my business in a way. Like I know I'm saying in a way a lot. for
Yeah, I was
some
about to
reason.
say.
Yeah, I'm sorry. In a way.
In a way,
But
is it just in a way or
In a
just-
way.
There's no more ways than that. Anyway, this is one way. One way.
but yeah, okay. So I stopped talking to certain friends back then, and they didn't know about my love life. In a way. But I actually met her through Facebook back in 2011. 2011.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 11.
Uh-huh.
It was 2011. I was getting ready to go to a trip to San Antonio, and friend requested me on Facebook.
What made your friend request him?
According to her,
No. I want to hear it from her. I want to hear it from her.
According to her, I reminded her of somebody.
Ooh.
Oh, he looked familiar. I was like, he looks very familiar.
Like who?
I wanted nothing to do with them at the time.
Yeah.
time.
Unless you were Daddy
So-
Yankee, but like.
Yes.
I'm like the Wish Daddy Yankee.
Please.
The
Please.
Wish.
the value.
The value-
The value pack.
Good Bali.
No. The what's it called? Like
The
the
Kroger brand.
the Kroger
Like on sale.
the Hill
buy
Country
two.
Fair.
BOGO.
Dr. Thunder. Okay, sorry.
So, what great value person did he remind you of?
No, I just thought he looked familiar. And
Mhm, sure.
Right.
He looked
but
familiar.
as soon as I send a friend request, he messaged right away.
Oh
Oh,
no.
snap. Okay,
No.
so
Okay.
He
no,
was
I didn't.
waiting for me.
No, I
Yes,
didn't.
you were.
Second of all, I did not message right away.
What was the first of all?
She was the one that messaged me. Oh, the first of all was that she requested me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So first of all.
First of all, she requested me.
Sure.
She messaged me like it wasn't even instantly. It was like a few days later, maybe a week.
Wait. So you sent the friend request, but he accepted it right away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Oh.
Because I accepted it because I was like, she does look familiar,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't look like a fake account. Because she had all these your friends, so I was like, she doesn't look like a fake account. So
Did
let
you
me
check
go ahead
out
and
her
approve.
pictures and stuff?
Yeah, I was like, is she
It
doable?
was
Is
German.
she doable? You should do it. Wow. Go ahead. Look.
Wow.
No, I'm fine. No,
She's doable. Huh?
it's guy
Sure,
talk.
it's
It's guy
fake.
talk.
It's not a fake account. But
It's
even if
guy
it was a fake account, and if it was doable,
I was like, she looks familiar. She's from Houston, and
and she's like right around the corner, doable. Like Houston. Houston.
Say less.
so I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. You know, back then it was like casual for somebody to friend request you that didn't know you,
Back then, us versus what?
versus now.
Now y'all don't
Yeah.
think it's casual?
No, it's
No?
not casual.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I accepted right away, and I wouldn't even say right away because I had to look at the pictures. Yeah, so I approved, and like I said, a week later, maybe a few days, she messaged me, and I was gonna go on a trip to San Antonio, so I was trying to make the conversation go by fast, so I asked her for her number. Or actually, no, I didn't even ask her for her
No,
number.
I remember what you said.
Okay.
I don't get it here much. Do you mind texting me instead?
Yeah, I don't get in here much.
Like on Messenger.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
On Messenger. It was just an easy
But
way to
then you
get the
just-
number.
Right.
Gave the number too.
Oh,
so
I
you
did.
were interested. You were interested.
Since you insist.
Oh, and then so did y'all just like started texting like right away?
We became
Yeah,
really good friends.
we became friends actually.
Like, really
Like
good
like
friends.
she would tell me her personal life, I would tell her my personal life.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think about now after 10 years of being married, or 9 years of being married, 10 years together, because I don't know if I want to know that stuff now, because she would tell me
Right,
real
yeah,
personal
same.
stuff like
And
relationship
same, he
wise.
would tell me about,
Okay, comments. It
other
says
issues.
Annabelle Martinez. He says, "Oh, she fell for your light skin selfie pics,
Oh my
squinting
God.
both eyes while biting the lip. Oh my god!"
Yes. I
So
still
it's like-
remember that picture.
So you fell for that?
So there was
I
a
did.
picture
Yeah.
like that.
I wish I
I deleted
had
that
it.
Facebook.
But he had some huge earrings, and he was just like looking all cute with color eyes, and of course he has no.
Doing the
color
whole
eyes.
little fly thing.
Oh, yeah, yes, yes.
Ooh, y'all hit it off like right away. Yeah.
I guess you could say, yeah. We hit it off pretty good. It was like a friendly conversation that I didn't want anything at the time. It was just a friendly conversation.
So
and that's
none
it.
of y'all wanted anything like anything
the very
serious.
beginning, no.
Y'all were just like,
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah,
casual
he would tell
talking.
me his,
Girl problems.
girl problems. I
she
would
would
tell
tell
him
me, yeah.
what I had going on with who, everything. I would give him advice. He would give me advice. It was nothing like, oh, I like him or he likes me.
That is
nothing.
so odd.
And we didn't hang out. We never hung
We
out,
used
actually.
to video chat
We used to video chat, yeah.
a lot. Yeah,
Huh.
we used to do that a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's how
I was
she
like,
knew I wasn't fake.
he's
Like
Did at any point it start kind of like, oh shit, I might have feelings, or like,
it,
I'm sure
it
he
didn't
did.
it didn't get like that until I wanted to see her in person, and one of my buddies actually had her on Facebook.
Jose, where you at?
Yeah. So Jose, I was
not
in-
my Jose,
no,
right?
no, no, not her. Jose.
Jose.
Oh, you should tag him. You should
So
tag him.
so yeah, Jose actually came to my house one time, and one day, and he was like, "Hey man, we should go see this one girl."
This
I was
one
like-
girl.
I was like, "Who?" He's all like, "Hey, you actually have her on your Facebook too." I was like, "Who is she?" And he told me her name. I was like, "Oh yeah, dude, she's pretty cool." So like, let's go see her. And I was like, "Well, let me see where she's at."
But like, what does
Oh.
that? Okay, so Kadeem,
Yeah,
interesting
Kadeem.
how you find some better things when you separate yourself from certain friend groups that you don't realize are bad for you. I could tell you an entire story about that, and it's true.
Yes.
Sometimes you really do need to get the poison.
Those who know me, I mean, my close friends, I have a couple here right now, but they know I was like nothing of how I am right now. Like, I never thought I would be a mom, a wife. I was just wanted to live life. You know?
she was straight up
So I put
gangster.
everything.
She was straight up gangster,
Ew.
like thuggish. Like I'm talking about.
Stop.
I'm
Ew.
talking about
Ew.
hood.
Damn, girl.
She was hood.
So what her pictures were like? Big hoop earrings. She got
Okay,
that.
so
that
she had modeling
gangs-
pictures.
She had modeling
Yeah,
pictures.
so she used to model back then,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, okay, and
What was it? Okay.
okay,
Okay.
and
Doable.
Oh, there
So-
she is.
who is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
here. Hi.
I was like,
Yeah, so yeah, I saw pictures and I was like, I approve.
Describe one of those pictures, because she remembers one of those pictures with the and the light skin. So what was her like? Do you remember any of her pictures that caught your eye and you were like, yeah,
The
that one?
The one in the leopard skin thong.
What?
I'm playing.
Wrong Belen.
I know, right? I was like, I'm done. I'm out
Nah.
of here.
There
10
was
years.
one that actually caught my attention. Not because it's just a face profile that looked really attractive to me,
Mm.
and I was like, she's cute. It wasn't necessarily her body, but it was mostly her face, and I was like, she's cute. Let me approve.
Approved. No.
And I can
Okay,
tell you which
okay.
picture that is. Whenever if you ever open your old account, I can show you.
Comments. Lucero says, yes, I know Belen since the beginning of their story. Proud of you. Heart with sparkles. Belen, tell them the story about your birthday. There's a story about your
She
birthday.
just trying to start shit.
Oh
I
yeah.
want people to start shit.
Lucero.
Good.
That's messed up.
Now I want to hear the story about the birthday. Wait, so does this go into how y'all met?
No.
No.
Not that. That comes like later.
Okay.
Later.
So-
she just wants to start shit.
So y'all meet, and then I want to hear the story about the
Yeah.
birthday.
Okay.
We can. It's funny.
All right. So after y'all said yes, she's doable. He cute. Y'all accept. Y'all get each other's phone numbers. Y'all start messaging. Y'all become friends. What was the moment that you were like, oh shit, like there's more here?
Yeah,
For
it started
me,
with him.
For me, it was whenever Jose and I came to Houston,
Oh yeah.
and we agreed that we would meet up that day, and we did. We met up at the gas station that's now demolished.
Oh yeah, I saw your post about that. Oh, that's
So
nice.
yeah, we met there at a Chevron for the first time. You know, I completely understand her because she didn't want anybody to know where she lived, and I respect that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I met her there, and I was like, that was like, first off, that was the worst time to meet her because right then and there, I was going on with the bet with one of my friends of who could grow out their hair the longest, and my hair was a huge mess. I'm talking about curls in the back, and like I was
Curls
just
in the back.
I was just a mess. I
he
looked
looked a mess,
homeless.
like, for-
I looked homeless.
I was like,
There was
"Ugh."
no hat, nothing that could help because you could see the curls in the back. Like I'm talking about, like it would stick out. But I look straight up Mexican, a homeless. I look like a homeless Mexican.
A homeless Mexican. Y'all heard it here first.
But yeah. So I saw her for the first time, and I was like, okay.
I got
Let
that
me
card.
see if we could go a little further than just
I think
friends.
that's when it started. like,
Yeah, that's when it
okay.
started because I was like, And I don't know if this is true or not, but she actually admitted to me that she wanted to delete my number right when she saw me for the first time because she said I looked
Aw.
ridiculous with that hair.
No, I was playing.
Oh, you were playing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Secretly.
He wasn't my type though because the hair was just like no. Like when I first saw him walking towards me, I'm like, what the heck? Because you know we used to FaceTime. Well, not FaceTime. We used to use ¿cómo se llama?
I think it was called Voodoo.
Well, okay,
Was it-
y'all.
That's brujería. ¿no?
Oh, okay. Voodoo.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
But
video
so wait,
call,
so did you know that he was growing out his hair or what? Because
he
like,
told me
I told
about
her.
the bed,
But you hadn't
but I
seen it.
hadn't seen it. Whenever we were like,
And I wasn't
video
about to post
chatting,
pictures either because I look ridiculous. Who the hell wants to post
Oh, yeah.
pictures like that?
truth. Okay.
but he had, you know, his hair were nice. It was nice before I saw him. So when he-
What up, Pablo? What up, Veronica? They're on.
Veronica, hi everyone.
I think it.
Oh, yeah, I'm too
Continue to
close. I
share,
may
you
be
guys.
close.
Continue to share.
He got that on the car, and I was like, oh.
Like that's the one.
Uh,
But I mean, you didn't have feelings,
No.
supposedly.
No, but I didn't
Supposedly.
even before that. We would just. He just wanted to come meet me, and I was like, okay,
I was a
you know,
fan.
Okay.
cool.
So low
Another
key,
friend.
you were like, yeah.
Oh, I had such a long hair. I remember.
She
I
had
got out
long
the
hair.
car,
She
you
had
know,
long,
like-
crazy hair.
Like, it's like that slow mo, like the glitter and everything, the
Yeah,
sun.
Yeah, I
And
saw
that was
his
the moment?
eyes. I saw his eyes.
You knew,
He liked what he saw. He liked what
he was buying what you were selling, and
Yeah.
you.
No, he liked that goodness. Yeah.
So
Like-
did you? So now that you knew, what happened after?
I blocked
Well,
No, you ugly, homeless.
No,
You-
I didn't. I
Nah,
just I just kept my distance because I didn't like him, to be honest. Like I really didn't, and I don't know. I just
so what didn't you like about me? Was
Yeah.
it just my looks?
Truth.
Honestly, I want
Ouch.
to be honest.
Ouch.
No, you want me to be?
Yeah,
honest?
sure.
we
Go
want
ahead
you
and
to
be
be
honest.
I say, yeah, be honest.
And we
I
get
didn't even care about-
I walk out.
Yes, be honest.
Well, he was
Oh, I know what she's gonna say.
yeah.
He was gay. I knew it. Like, and he's like, yeah, I know.
No,
Long hair, curly hair in the back.
According to her, I was a hoe.
You were a hoe.
Because he was always like, oh, this, being all friendly, and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't.
wasn't with
even want a
I wasn't
boyfriend.
with anybody
But
though.
he was talking to everybody, so I was like, yeah, I don't want that.
And you knew
Why-
too because
yeah.
you were talking about it, huh?
So I was like, I don't want that. I'd rather be single, and I want to be single. So I stay single, and I didn't want to be with nobody.
Is that a move that you guys make? Like, oh, I've been with this girl, that girl, to kind of try to impress a girl? Like,
I
oh.
never told her I was with this girl, that girl. Did I? No.
So then, how
Never
did you
did.
find out, or like, how did you know?
We had each other on
His
Facebook.
Oh, so you
His
just,
Facebook spoke for him. Like he would post something, and then like 10 girls there, like
Oh, fake
and
accounts.
I was like, oh. So that was kind of annoying,
Fucking Beto. She put a certified hoe.
Yes, she knows.
What sucks is that Beto knows me for
Pablo's
Pretty
like,
good.
oh snap, the wife is on. Hell yeah, yay! They're celebrating. For all those who just jumped in, they're celebrating their 10-year anniversary. So we're
Ooh.
just kind of quite, huh?
Oh, us. I thought you were talking about. I'm sorry.
He's so lost.
forgot.
So we're just celebrating their 10-year anniversary. We're just asking them questions about how it's going, and just questions in general. So yeah, so y'all met at a gas station. That's how it is so far. Yeah, and then y'all knew from there on.
What did Aníbal say?
Who is Aníbal? Aníbal, LL, is he still?
Yes, he is.
That's fucked up.
But I play his game now.
What the hell?
I'm kidding, but no.
You're trying to make
No,
it
I
so
just- I don't care. I mean,
she doesn't even care now. It's
No,
like
like-
10 years.
I know, like,
and I
what?
don't even
Hold on,
care
hold
now.
on.
Like,
I know he's a smart man. Is what I mean. Like I don't have to worry. I think that's what I mean. But then it'll be like, oh, why is she saying that? Like it will break my heart, or I will feel. I don't know. I
Saying
feel
what?
sad.
he's so lost.
I know. I'm
No,
sorry.
like for example, like you're saying that like someone on your Facebook or someone would be like, oh, why is she saying that? Like she wouldn't be jealous or anything like that because it's like,
I know my worth. I guess.
Okay.
yeah,
Like I
you know
you're a
that
smart man.
you know that this valuable. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss out on that.
That's what I mean.
Okay, I get it.
That you're a smart man. Back then, I didn't.
Back then
I
you were
didn't
dumb,
know. Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. Keep going.
I feel attacked.
He's the only man here.
I know, right? Y'all keep
Well,
it easy.
Dude, 10
Keep it
years.
easy.
Sorry
Thank
to the
you.
wife.
Thank you. Haven't been easy.
And they
Yes.
still, Pablo, just like you say, they still talk to each other like it's new. I see it. I
What?
see it. Y'all been here.
We don't talk all lovey-dovey like that.
you
Yes,
used to.
do.
We do?
No, I said
And
we
y'all
used
still-
to be very.
and y'all
No. We
do.
used to, but she's saying like right now we do.
Y'all don't
Well, not like
Not like,
Hold
oh,
talk with
sweetheart.
each other, but yeah.
No.
know, but I've seen like what you call him earlier, like papi or pa or like what was
Yeah,
it?
I call her Ma. She calls me Pa.
See, and the way that y'all talk to each other still, like
Yeah.
y'all don't notice it, but it's noticeable to us poor people in the love industry.
Then there is Rick.
Yeah, she called me Rick. Sometimes when she's mad, she calls me Rick.
Okay, well, why you make her mad? Exactly.
Hey,
Hey.
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 you really want to get into this?
She knows what she brings to the table. Yes, she knows what she brings.
Yes.
Anyway, where were we? Y'all just like I get so
how-
distracted.
No, we need to.
Of
We're
why-
talking about
why I
hoes.
didn't want to be with them.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
didn't you want to be with
So
him?
that
Because
was
I was a
why.
hoe. Got it.
Because I mean, who wants to be
Certified hoe.
with someone like that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
Yeah, of course.
Yet I ended up with him. Jokes on me.
You domesticated him. That's what it was.
He changed a bit. Well, I
Changed a bit. Okay.
give him that.
So now, are you happy and satisfied with her answer? If that's just why she didn't appreciate you back then?
No, I kind of knew. I knew. Like,
I knew I was a
Oh.
hoe. Always a hoe. Like,
why is she mad?
happy
She is so
anniversary.
mad.
No, I think it's
Who?
that was
What are you
happening to
talking
me
about?
yesterday.
Oh,
Like even if you try to click something, it
oh,
should-
okay.
I don't know.
I'm like, damn, she's so mad.
Who?
Gemini,
Gemini.
Jimena.
Jimena. How was the first kiss? That's a good question. So how was the first
It was
kiss?
like this.
I'll look away.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, honestly.
Dang,
You don't
Okay, I was
remember?
hoping you would answer because I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
You don't?
No.
Like it wasn't at the gas station? Long
Oh,
hair,
no.
grabbing
No,
and
no, no,
pulling
no,
and
no,
like,
no, no.
okay. I'm gonna guess now. So
Okay, after the gas station, we hung out like twice. I got a haircut,
But we
of
didn't
course.
kiss. Sorry.
No, we never kissed because I was always respectful for to her
Mhm.
because to me I wanted to be with her.
Yeah.
But I never wanted to do something that I would basically offend her in any way or I would see her differently.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's weird. So y'all don't remember the first kiss.
I don't.
I don't.
I know we went to 2 dates before I actually say yes, and it was really cute, like spending time with them. And I think that's when I started, to grow feelings. But we didn't.
She started growing feelings after I Huh?
Haircut.
no, yeah, well, of course after the haircut. But it wasn't
Alright,
until
picking up nice.
so she rejected me the first time I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, and of course, whenever somebody rejects you, and if you're a man, you automatically assume that it's because there's another guy in the picture.
He's like, oh, what a gentleman that you didn't do anything.
So whenever somebody rejects a guy like
There's
myself,
another dude.
I assume there's another
It
guy.
can never be. Oh, she just trying
She
to
needs
be out
time.
here.
Who's gonna want time? Who's gonna want time?
She just
So-
wants to do her thing.
So I said, yeah, she wants to do her thing. She know she wants to. She wants to do her thing. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do my thing too.
And he did.
and he
I
did.
did.
Mm.
I went ahead and said, okay, bye. On to the next.
That's so
See what else is out there. Oh, sorry. I'm getting into it. I'm getting into this. I'm very passionate.
Is there a way to like maybe turn
loud.
her
But yeah,
down?
he did move on too fast.
I did too fast.
I said you moved on too fast. He's supposed
Well-
to beg for my love.
Right? And
But
he
he
just like
didn't.
left.
Yeah, I left because I was like, there's no future here. There's nothing that's gonna make me stay. I asked. She said no. Let's move on. That was my mentality.
I don't want it's too loud.
No,
So
we can try.
I think every time you talk.
yeah, every time I talk,
Oh.
yeah, sorry.
I also want for them to hear you very well since y'all are the ones.
Okay, hold on, guys. Oh,
Vero's gonna be mad.
Vero's gonna be mad.
Vero's gonna be mad.
Well, now we're gonna have to stretch this.
Okay.
You're gonna have to speak up
Hello?
a little bit. Yeah,
How's that?
Hello?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you have to hold it like that.
Yeah,
So
don't
big.
worry, I got this. I got the rap vibe.
Oh my god.
Now you know why time goes by so slow, or
Seriously.
so fast. I'm sorry, so
yeah,
slow.
almost an hour. Wow.
Yeah, almost an hour, and we're not even
So
halfway
where
done.
Dude,
So
I have so many questions left.
I know.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Yeah, yeah.
So wait, the first y'all don't remember the first. They don't
We don't
remember the
remember
first.
the first case. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry.
It's a
No, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
You can lower the volume and move it up here.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
think it's fine.
And if you ever need to mute it, the little button. It's just cool. So now wait. Back to the actual planned questions. But if y'all have more questions, please go ahead and reply and put them in the comments. All right. So now, okay. Let me see. Do you remember your vows?
Look, I told you. Yeah.
So
we
I-
didn't have vows. I
didn't
couldn't
have
remember.
vows.
Yeah,
So
we didn't have
I
vows.
know that you guys got married in like civil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But even then, they still make you go like, oh, do you la 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 la? There's sickness and health or whatever. So y'all don't remember that.
No, the what was it? The judge really just
They made you guys repeat.
yeah. he-
So if you could write your vows,
No, I would love that.
what would you guys say to each other? Because I would personally think that sometimes when you first get married, you make vows and promises that I feel like should get renewed every once in a while
Mhm.
because things do change.
Yes.
You know, like you can't, and kind of change your promises as you go in the sense of make it more realistic. Like, hey, I promised I would make you waffles every Sunday. Turns out that waffle mix is kind of expensive nowadays, so I can't do that.
Yep.
So, so if you could, what would you tell her, or what would you promise to her in a vow?
Dang, I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
I
never
wasn't
thought of
planning
that.
something like that.
I'll
Yeah,
probably sit down and like think, like what do I want to tell him? I guess.
I think it's something that you really have to sit down and think about,
Yeah.
because, like you said, things could change, but at the same time, some things do remain the same. I would tell her the basic too. Like,
Basics.
I'll like
Here's
the
the
basics.
basics.
It is basic.
So what are the basics? Here's the basics.
Like through hell and back, I will love you forever. Blah blah.
Through hell and back.
Well, not actual hell.
Like, okay, because that sounds like some kind of satanic pact. Like, what are you?
Not literally.
Not
but-
literally,
So
figuratively.
you mean through like health and
Through health,
through,
yeah.
through sickness and health or whatever. it
Through
is,
sickness and health. That's
Yeah,
what I
Yeah,
meant.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what
through-
it is.
I will follow you hell and back.
Right? That sounds like, dang, I don't want that.
Like, wait a minute.
I'm
The
good.
next on the episode of you,
I mean,
Ah.
Belen Ricardo. All right.
Dang, we have-
Okay,
we don't
so
know people.
now we're gonna get into the arguing part.
Oh man,
arguing game.
Arguing. No, we're not gonna argue. I'm just gonna
I'm
ask you
good at
guys.
arguing.
Okay. So. Wait a minute. No. Okay, so since you guys don't argue, but when you do, are you more of a fight or flight response? So you know how some people are like, okay, I need to take a breather and go. That's like a flight, right? And if you want to like fight, it's more like, no, I need to solve this right here, right now, before it gets worse. Like, I want answers right here, right now.
That's how I am.
So
I'm not. I'm the complete opposite.
so you're the flight.
No.
We're opposites on that.
Yeah, because she much rather let's get away for a moment.
Yeah.
But me,
how I
I
am.
like
Like
to
that-
keep going.
Yeah, like I want to cool off because I wouldn't want to say things I don't mean, and then
And then
okay,
you-
let's go sit up.
Yeah,
But
but me, I keep going. I
I'm
keep
like,
going.
okay, I'm done. Or if I know I was wrong, okay, I said I'm sorry already. Like, chill.
I'm not satisfied.
And you're not
I'm not
satisfied. You-
Or he-
satisfied.
yeah,
Yeah.
and if he gets quiet and walks away, then comes back like, oh, and I'm like, God,
three Sundays ago.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
just
I'm
chill.
yeah. I'm very bad at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I said, we are not perfect. Like when we argue, it gets pretty bad.
Okay, so with that being said, like, do you guys bring things up from the past? Like from the past?
No.
No?
Well, I don't.
You guys try
do
not
you?
to? You know
No.
how some people argue and they're like, oh yeah, well, like 3 months ago,
No,
where were you at 3
Yeah,
o'clock on
no.
that Wednesday?
I don't think
No.
we do.
I don't.
Because
No.
every time we do get into it, obviously it's for something new.
So, something at
So
the present time.
we go at it like
We
at
go at it. Yeah.
whatever's the issue at the moment.
At the moment. Like,
Yeah.
I
deal
can't
with
even
things-
think of the past. you know?
Yeah.
Deal with things as they
I'm too
come.
pissed.
I'm too
Pissed off. Man,
Okay. So, hey Christian, how's it going?
I haven't seen Christian in a while either.
Yes.
It's finally back.
He did ask me, hey Christian, I didn't get to answer. I went through like a lot of some people are asking me like, hey, how are things doing, and I wasn't replying because I was going through like a
oh,
depressive. Since the last episode that we did about depression, that
Yeah.
triggered me, and then I spiraled down.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't talked about it.
No, I think it made me deal with things. Anyway.
so anyway,
Moving on. No, but yeah, hi. So we're celebrating the 10 years. Hey. More enthusiasm, you guys. 10 years.
Yay.
Hey. Wait, at least I barked. Oh, I don't know why the hell I barked.
here we go.
So we're celebrating their 10 years and we're just asking them questions about their relationship, how is it going. This is Belen for everybody else
Hi.
who's joined in. Hey. Hi, Belen. Say hi.
Hi.
She doesn't always sound like that.
Hi.
But yeah, I'm home on Worksman Camp.
Ouch.
Victoria Health. What's up?
Ah, I know that hurt.
Not the word cow.
Thank you, Kara.
What'd she say?
Thank you, Allison.
Oh, happy anniversary. Thank you guys.
So, wish them a happy anniversary. Their registry is at the registry is Bed Bath and Beyond. Babies are us.
Babies are us. That store closed down
Even
like 5 years ago.
diapers.
I mean, What's that other one? Baby. Whatever.
Bye bye, baby.
Bye bye, baby.
That one. I don't know about babies. But yeah.
Oh no, you heard that too.
Hey, I'm here.
I
I'm
think
here.
it's the over there. All right. Now, what is one moment that lives rent free in your mind about your partner? Do you need explanation?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can tell you one, but
See, there we go, Belen.
yeah. Go ahead. Is it the egg one?
No.
Oh.
When I pranked her.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, this
'Cause-
is actually a cute moment.
Oh,
know?
oh God, no.
Oh,
My
stop.
public. I'm like,
Hey,
go ahead, go ahead.
It's going up.
No, play. Go ahead.
One of my favorite moments, honestly, that I always remember is when I went to see him when he graduated in the military,
Yeah.
and I was scared as heck because I flew by myself and I never flew by myself.
Were y'all married by then?
No,
No,
No. Oh.
I don't know if we're engaged,
we were engaged.
but it was so cute just seeing him after not seeing him for like months,
3 months.
3 months.
Damn.
I was bald.
And he just felt so good because
The
it was
haircut.
like he grew, like he grew up, like he looked so grown, and I was so proud of him because he did that, and it was like a beginning of whatever was gonna happen with us. So I will never forget just being by myself at the stairs, and then they said, you can run over there and with your
And she ran.
family on. I ran. I went over there, and I was just so happy to just see him in a uniform, and he just looks so cute and grown up. Yeah.
That is adorable.
So I'll never forget that because it was one of our best moments, I guess.
So cute. Oh, everybody in the comments. Oh. Come on, guys. Everybody in the comments. Any more questions? Happy anniversary from
Thank you.
Kadeem. 10 years. Congrats. It's a
Yes.
rare nowadays. By
Yes,
Christian.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Kadeem.
Natalie. Happy anniversary, y'all. 10 years.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you.
Kadeem, I think people want to what?
Schmoopy?
Schmoopy stuff. That's what story of the proposal. That's the story of the proposal.
Wait, but you need to
Oh.
answer that.
Yeah, but wait, now we want to hear about
I don't want to know.
Well,
About
about my rent-free
rent-free.
thought.
Yeah,
Oh, memory. I'm sorry.
memory.
Oh, dang.
About Belen.
About Belen. Let me see. Possibly whenever I came back to Houston and we spent time together. The longest time we've ever spent with each other
Yeah.
after being away for 6 months, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is, oh, how cute.
Yeah, that was
So what about this proposal?
okay. So
He needs to propose.
I
I-
hear rumors about this proposal.
So that proposal, I feel like I do need I feel like I owe her an actual proposal because the proposal that I did is not something that I'm really satisfied with. I mean, on paper it sounds okay, but as a memory, I don't want it to be like that. Cause I was in basic training at the time when I actually proposed to her, and I remember perfectly well having a 2-minute phone call to call home. I decided to call her. Trying to, do I hear something?
Sounds like one of the kids. Or is it-
It's Josiah. He's screaming.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I think it's one
Don't
of the
scare
kids.
me.
I think-
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry. just
Sorry,
wanna
guys.
make sure the
I
kids
saw.
are okay.
I heard a kid. I thought he was
Yeah.
hurt, but
Kids are
it's
priority.
just Josiah.
Don't worry, there is someone watching over them. We didn't just leave them out there with a bowl and some water. No, they're doing good.
But yeah. So I had a 2-minute phone call. I talked to her as much as I could because, of course, you want to know what's been going on in their life and whatnot.
They're like,
Huh?
just kidding.
In their life, like.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Okay. So.
Just get it.
So I remember the drill sergeant saying, "Okay, 30 seconds." I was like, "Shit!" I was like, "Do you want to marry me?" And she's all like, I was like, "I really have to go." She's all like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, bye."
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
I'm engaged.
Get down to the business.
Yeah. So that's really how the proposal went.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was funny because after we hung up and we all went to the barracks and stuff, one of my I guess battles, he was like, hey, attention everyone. I just want to go ahead and make an announcement real quick. Carrera is engaged. And I was like, how the fuck do they know? Like I hadn't even told
Who
anybody,
heard
but
you?
I guess he overheard it because maybe he was right
Do you
next
want
to
to
me.
marry?
It was so fun.
Yeah, because
But
it was so fast. I
happy
was
with
like,
that. I was
Yeah.
really happy. I went to work like I'm engaged.
Yay!
And he gave me this proposal ring before he left, so I put it on
Yeah.
my wedding ring. This one.
Yeah, that is pretty.
So I put it here, and I was like, "Oh, getting married!" I was so happy.
That's so cute. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the feeling, right? Like when you
Yeah.
love someone, I guess it doesn't really
I was
matter
so happy.
like how it's as long as it happens.
yeah.
So Kadeem says short and sweet.
Hell yeah, Kadeem.
Yay.
I
And
knew to say yes.
then life changes in 2 minutes.
He
Interesting.
sure did.
And then
Right now, it happens in 30 seconds.
Christian Ray says, how did y'all meet? Well, they met on Facebook. You missed that little bit. They talk about that in the beginning. And Pablo's like, "Bleh," as usual.
Next question.
Next question.
I'm getting hot.
Huh?
I'm getting
You're getting hot? I
Really?
told you it gets hot here.
Okay, next question.
I was like, what did you do?
I know, I'm sorry. Where did it go? Okay. Don't open until I go. All right. So this is I don't know how to phrase this. What is that? Is that
me. Sorry.
I thought it was like, what am I crunch? Like I thought I was crushing
No,
the mic. Ah. So this is I don't know how to phrase it, so I'm gonna go ahead and describe it. So I called it "Don't Open Until I Go," and it's kind of like I don't know if you guys have ever seen How I Met Your Mother, and I really love that show.
She never has.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, for those who know, it's from How I Met Your Mother. And there's this couple, they make, they're supposed to make envelopes for each other. And in these envelopes, you write a letter saying goodbye to your partner or like just wishing them well and things that you would want to tell them or want them to know after you're gone. So you leave them, like that letter, or you leave them any other letter like, hey, here's my accounts to this, my passwords, blah blah blah, things that you would want them to know after you've gone. And in this particular case, in How I Met Your Mother, the husband also asks the girl for like nude selfies, right? Just like put some nude selfies in there just for him to remember her body and remember her in her youth. Do you guys have anything like that for each other, or would you guys do that for each other so
I
that
would.
Yeah,
Well,
I would.
I have. I told him this before that I need to write down all the passwords because I'm the one who has everything.
yeah.
So I mean, I know we're young, but you just never know. You
Yeah.
know, like I do tell him I have to do this. I just haven't done it because I don't know. I just forget. But I have to do the passwords, and I would love to write a letter for him just so he can know if something ever happens, how I always felt about him. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I'd do it. Short and sweet.
Do it.
Short and
Me.
sweet. I'd do it.
So y'all are you gonna go take some selfies, put them in there, throw them in there so y'all can remember how y'all's
I
bodies
don't know
looked
about
up to
Okay,
each other?
so first of all, with the selfie, she has to make sure she looks good. She has to have the makeup on. So I was like, so that might be a little hard.
Well, I mean, like, send her to one of those boudoir pictures or whatever, like, so she can get all her makeup done and all
Just-
professional.
Yeah.
They charge
We'll,
like
we'll do one.
$300.
We'll do a homemade boudoir in
Pay
the.
me.
A pain.
Just pay me.
We'll do a homemade one.
Yes.
No, but so have you guys thought about what happens when you, like, one of you guys passes away?
We don't want to think about that.
Yeah, no, right.
Because you know how,
I
like,
don't-
knowing that you guys have kids, does the other person take care of the other kids, or what if have you guys assigned like a godfather, godmother?
No.
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 The way I see it, I don't think nobody can take care of the kids like we
Like
do.
we can.
Right, but
yeah.
in
Like I feel safe. Like I feel happy. I don't know how to explain.
If
with kids with them.
in the
So-
event, like, you know, I'm not saying, but like in the
I
event,
know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's hard because I mean I don't even think we have like options, or I think we'll be screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, like I couldn't think about nothing or nobody.
like your mom or
I mean, I think she would help, of course, like no doubt, but I'm pretty sure she also has her life and
Yeah.
Things
the
that she
things
wants
to do. So that worries me because I know that the kids really don't have anybody.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are gonna start panicking later on, like in the middle of the night, thinking about questions.
Freaking Pablo.
He's just going at
Wow.
it. Thanks, Pablo.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, this is gonna sound weird, but on that same topic, did you guys ever think about like, oh, did you guys? This is getting dark, but in my mind, like, do you guys would bury each other, or like, do you guys?
I told her I want to cremate. I want to.
You want
know,
her
in
to
the-
cremate you?
Yeah, her to cremate me. Because, come on, what's the whole point of getting buried?
What do you mean?
Like, are you saying like buried, like underground?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's the point? Like,
I don't know.
like your body's just gonna disintegrate and
The
nothing.
worms
There's
eat
gonna
it.
be nothing but bones. So
True. And then you have to pay for the plot.
yeah,
Do you have to continue paying for the plot?
See, and then what happens later? Like,
What
I feel like
your
you'll spend a lot
body.
more money.
A
I'd rather
lot.
get
because I say
cremated,
the same thing.
spread my ashes.
I
Yeah.
don't know why I heard spread my ass cheeks. And
What?
I
What?
I've been hearing the wrong things.
Bro.
And I have to like cross. Like that can't be right. Just spread my ass cheeks everywhere.
Yeah, Pablo said it's cheaper too. I
Cheaper,
completely
too.
agree, and that will go cheaper. That way, I can save my family the headache.
What about you, Belen?
Same. He knows. I even told him like I would like to get cremated instead, because I don't know what will happen to my body. You know, like
You don't really care, honestly.
so, yeah.
Okay. So, do you guys have a song?
I have a few.
Yeah, we have a few. She has hers, and I have mine.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, but so you guys have one together?
Do we have fun together?
No, like
No.
we'll have one together.
Oh,
Y'all have fun
sorry.
together. This is what happens when you put two of the people that like we get anxiety, we don't pay attention,
We
we
don't
get
pay
distracted.
attention. We just hear what we
I'm
think we
like,
hear.
She's like,
So, okay, so
like, fun,
so-
ass cheeks.
so
What?
For real. Wow.
And then earlier when he said, "What's the point of getting buried?" I heard married, and I was like,
Like, why am I
like-
here?
"What?" I was
So-
like, "What do you mean?
Okay, so what was the question? I'm sorry.
What? But what's
What? What's the life?
do
Wow.
you guys have a song? This is where I
Yes,
have
we
to
do
write
have a
things
song.
down.
We do have a song. She has her specific songs. I have my specific songs as well. The thing about us is that we don't listen to the same type of music, so we kind of cancel each other out on that.
Yeah.
So what
But
about?
there's that song I like that
Which
you. There's a country song.
Yeah,
I,
I
like
forgot
that
the
one.
name.
Oh, I put it on her
Tennessee
picture.
whiskey.
Yeah, I know.
You're
Okay.
smooth.
Wow. Wow.
Your. You have to go. You have to with the your. Is it that one? I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Yeah,
I'll sing it.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
sing it else.
I love what Christian said. I'm
Yeah,
so
water.
sorry.
Christian, I have mine
you give
set
me a
up
water.
where half of my ashes is spread in Chicago and the other half in the fireworks so I can go out with a bang.
I agree.
With a bang. And there's an invisible ADHD elephant in the room having a laugh at you all. God damn it. Now I'm imagining an elephant.
I picture one now too.
It's a purple elephant, kind of see-through and kind of like very like just oh god. And I'm not very happy about it. I'm kind of scared about elephants like that.
Oh God.
Because have y'all ever seen Winnie the Pooh? That shit was scary.
Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, the
I
one
don't
where
remember watching.
where I think they get drunk or something like that, and they're dreaming about heffalumps, and then anyway,
Well, this episode just took a whole left turn.
it's because it got scary. I mean, like it's supposed to be a kids show, but this I don't know if they were drunk or what, or he had like a lot of honey.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then there were
remember.
just heffalumps everywhere. Anyway, what song would you dedicate to your partner? Yours.
Yo.
Your
I like the, what is it called?
smooth.
You're gonna listen. You're
I
gonna.
can't say it right.
I'll sing in the meantime. That's Tennessee whiskey. To yours. Your.
Mine is wearing a bikini, singing
wearing a bikini?
lady. Oh, singing
Oh.
Lady Gaga.
Okay, so comments. Mine is wearing a bikini, singing Lady Gaga. Great. He was an ass.
This song.
He was an acid, bro. So Veronica, you know what I'm talking about, right? Dude, that episode creeped me out. Like, what the?
Oh, the
what's
Winnie the Pooh episode.
on? Like,
I didn't
the
watch it.
freaking heffalumps. And then Pablo is getting a stroke. Look at the little strokey face. And then Kadeem, you're talking about when Dumbo got drunk. No, that's another one. And an entire fever dream hallucination. That's true. That was also scary. But I think, was it weasels or heffalumps? There's some other one. Anyway.
Yeah, those old school cartoons, man, they're pretty dark if you pay attention to it. Like the Pinocchio cartoon movie, that was actually pretty scary. Like
Dude.
like towards the end with the carnival and stuff like that.
Well, that was
That was
terrifying.
actually
When
very
they turned
dark.
to donkeys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was very
That was
dark.
kind of creepy. A lot of those are kind of creepy, and you don't really.
You don't think about it
You don't-
back then.
You don't. So wait, song. Do you got it ready?
No.
Okay.
It's called
I don't love you like I used to because I hate
It
you.
sounds bad, but it's not.
Alright, John Legend. I don't love you like I used. Is it this
Yeah.
one?
oh no, we're gonna get flagged if we play
Oh,
music.
yeah, never mind.
Disregard. You guys can look it up by
That song.
yourselves.
Yeah.
I don't love you like I used to by John Legend.
It's such a nice song.
Sing us a piece.
No.
No. You heard it here, guys. No.
No.
No. The real story is darker. Oh God. What's your ideal dinner? What's y'all's ideal dinner?
I love that. I love that question.
Oh God. Yes, but Dumbo was a tripper.
A what?
A tripper. A tripper.
A tripper?
Yeah.
I don't
Like Dumbo. Yeah, that was a whole. But he was drunk. Anyway.
Dumbo
so
was
what?
drunk?
Yeah, Dumbo got drunk.
Oh, I haven't watched the
There
movie.
was a bucket, like a barrel, I think. Anyway. The whole thing consists of me going.
Anyway.
Anyway, what is y'all's what is the ideal dinner? When you yeah.
He's probably gonna say when I cook. Just kidding.
What? What do you cook? No.
No.
Well, does it have to be home cooked or
To me, without the kids, aside
without
of
the kids? We would go to
sounds,
the steakhouse.
But I just the piece of just me and him eating out. Yeah,
Mhm,
so-
mhm.
We've
I
done
love
that before. Having
steakhouse.
dinner, yeah, we'll go to a steakhouse.
Couple hours, just me and him. I think that's always perfect.
Always like that quality time together.
It's
that
rare, but when we do go, it's pretty nice.
quality time together. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. And then I think I'm running out of questions actually. We went through them pretty quickly. Yep, we did. Write down them again. If you could vacation anywhere, and then the envelope for
We didn't talk about vacation. Oh yeah, we
yeah,
did.
you did.
did, we
But
did,
y'all
we did.
never answered. You just said Jamaica.
What's your ideal vacation?
Yeah, we kind of talked
We
about
talked
that.
about that one.
They're not very good at answering that.
We don't know. We don't
Where
know.
do you
We
draw the
have
line in
our
sex?
kids, yeah.
What do you what?
Where do you draw the line in sex? What are you willing to try and where you're not willing to try?
Whoa, whoa,
Jeez.
whoa, whoa! No,
So there we go.
Yeah, what?
no.
Yeah.
It's a little.
I think your mom is there. So.
Yeah, I was watching. I think yeah.
Was it
we're
that way?
good.
They will know that at least
No,
you guys
no.
will never be figuring each other. I don't know.
What? No, we're good. We're good.
Pablo, I don't know what's going on with you, Pablo, but I don't know what you're sending.
We're getting mixed signals.
No, but seriously.
No, I'm not answering this. No, don't
So-
don't answering this.
she's like, okay, I guess.
Is that Vero?
She had plans.
What?
She had things.
Oh my god.
Porn or no
Porn.
porn?
Or no
Vero,
porn.
thank
That's
you.
Vero. You can tell
Vero.
that's Vero.
So yeah, porn or no porn? I don't even know what that means, but
Jeez.
answer it.
She's out.
She tried to hide her
I
her
know.
identity.
She's like, let me go get over here so I can
So then they
Who
don't know
else
who I
is
am.
gonna sign into the account? Are y'all devils like you would? Y'all go skydiving? Are you daredevils?
Oh,
Like if y'all go
daredevils.
skydiving together.
I honestly would not go skydiving. And you can call me whatever you want, but I am too much of a
Same.
chicken shit
So I
to
think
be
we're good on that.
doing
This is
that.
why y'all work out so well. Like this is why we can't
Yeah.
get y'all like. What else are we gonna ask you? You're gonna be like, yep.
We are not gonna. I'm not gonna be living life to my full potential. I have full blown anxiety. I will not go skydiving. I already think I'm dying on a daily basis.
You would think, but it's actually very freeing.
No, I'm not.
Yes, because think about it. Like the worst part is just the anticipation. Once you jump, that's it. Like you know,
What did I
skydive. It could have been Rigo. Yeah,
It
it could have
could
been.
have Skydiving is amazing. I've done it.
Introvert or extrovert?
Okay, you're gonna have to elaborate that for me. I
So
really don't know what
introvert,
that
like
is.
you are more like keep to yourselves. and extroverts more like, I guess it would be someone more like me, where I'm like, yeah, hi, and like you talk to people and you're out there and you're just doing things.
We
Y'all
like
are,
we
very
like to
private.
we're very
they're
private.
introverts. This is why it's so hard to
Yeah.
ask them questions, because it's like they just match on everything. Like,
Not everything, but
okay, well,
yeah.
what don't y'all match on then?
oh my god, a lot. Believe it or not,
Because they just look so.
like we don't like the same music.
What do you
We
like?
do not like the same
At
music
all.
at
Okay,
all.
well, what do you like?
She likes her reggaeton Spanish music. How does it go? Métemela adentro, sácamela what? How does it? How does Bad Bunny say?
Oh,
I do. Like he likes his country rock.
I like
and
country,
don't-
I like
I would
rock.
like turn that off.
I like
so we need to
country
find,
rock.
like, a mixture of both of y'all.
What?
We need to find a mixture of y'all, of both of y'all.
The kids?
Country. What country? What country twerk or?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's imagine.
Okay, so Venom's asking who complains
Who
more.
complains
Oh.
more?
I do. I want to answer that question because I do feel like I complain a lot more.
I thought it was gonna be me.
Really?
Yeah, this was like,
Oh.
She's like,
hey, maybe that's how you see it.
I
And that's
feel
how
like-
I see it. You know what I
okay.
mean? Like I
See
feel
how
like I
cute they
complain,
are?
and then you're.
I feel like I complain a lot more because I could be a baby with stuff.
Yeah,
I could
that's
be a
true.
baby with certain stuff. And I do feel like you like to make things complicated when it comes to food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
why?
so
What do you mean?
I don't
she's
like
very picky.
plain stuff. Like I'm like, "Oh, what's for dinner? He's like, oh, just some chicken, or you know,
I'm a
like,
simple,
no,
I'm a
I need
simple
some
kind of man.
chicken with what sauce, what side. You know, like that's how I am every
Oh.
day. Like
Yeah.
I stay hours putting groceries to get delivered because I look at recipes and I just like to change things up. You know,
Change it up a
little.
bit. Okay. If y'all got stuck on an island and both have to choose 3
Oh,
songs,
man.
what would y'all agree on? That's a good question. And it's
That is very
Damn.
good.
Because if y'all see them, it's
I
so
have
hard
one.
to ask.
What would be one?
Ojitos lindos, you like?
I like
it?
that song. Yeah,
is Ojitos
I really
Lindos?
like that song by
Bad
Bad
Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Surprisingly, he likes it, and I love that song. So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
good on that
I'm
one.
not
Okay.
gonna lie. I like
Bad
that
Bunny
song.
for the win.
¿Qué pasa, Lupita?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like we can laugh.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Wait, what?
¿Qué le pasa, Lupita?
¿Qué le pasa, Lupita? What is
Uh-huh.
that
He likes
song?
how I dance that song.
Yeah,
How you dance that song?
yeah.
Ooh, I want to know now.
No.
No, it's very goofy.
It's not cute.
No, it's for me and me
He
only.
puts that song. If he puts that song on, it's on.
Oh damn! Wait, one more. One more.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
I would let her choose.
The song that you like how I sing.
But I forgot the name of it.
Sing it.
It's by Flex.
Dang. I forgot the name.
I forget the name too.
Well, sing it. It's fine.
Oh man. No.
No.
Even I think the singer sings horrible. songs.
Yeah, so- I just do it to make him smile.
Yeah,
when he's anxious, he's like,
when
"Can
I'm
you put that
anxious,
song?"
Y'all
I
are
tell
so
her.
I got you.
disgustingly cute. Like y'all even agree on what songs. We thought you guys were gonna argue for at least another 30 minutes, and y'all went here, here, and here. What?
Yeah.
What is this?
No, I
When he's anxious,
compromise.
that will help.
I
It's
compromise.
something to like make these people argue. I don't know anything. Who's the better dancer?
She is. What?
No,
I feel no. Shut up. That's you.
joking. No, seriously, who?
I like a twerk.
Oh, okay.
But,
She goes, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
no, she's the better dancer. I'll give her
Oh,
that.
just.
Let's
Your
check
favorite
your
name.
nerd levels.
What?
Let's check your nerd levels. Anime or video games?
Video games.
Video games, because we both can actually agree on that. But
Whatever.
I love anime.
Yeah, he loves anime. I don't.
Okay, so now what 3 dishes would y'all choose?
Ooh, burgers.
Wait, 3 dishes? I can see that question.
Yeah,
sorry.
3 dishes. What 3 dishes would you choose?
Whataburger, no?
Oh, I love Whataburger.
Yeah.
We're simple like that.
Whataburger, Chipotle,
Chipotle, yes.
Casa Nueva.
Casa Nueva.
Look at
There.
them agreeing. This is disgusting. This is starving now. Like y'all are just y'all are really one person.
At least we agree on dinner.
Yeah, we can agree on that.
Okay. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite neighbor?
Oh, Jessica.
The redheaded guy. No, sorry, Jessica.
Wow.
Sorry, Jessica.
The Asian dude.
I was playing Jessica.
Oh, he's probably outside. He's
Oh my
gonna
god,
hear us.
yes. This neighbor. Our neighbor.
This neighbor.
Hi, Jessica. Jessica, do you have any questions
Come
since
through.
you hear all the gossip and you're like next
She
door?
hears us argue.
Yeah, tell us the gossip.
They killed someone.
Okay, one more. If one of y'all killed someone, obviously, would y'all help each other hide? Dude, do you really think they wouldn't hide the body with each other? They probably got one like somewhere around here.
You see that big box on?
I knew it. That one fits a body.
You see how it's all moldy?
Oh yeah. I would. I have his back because if he serves time.
Look, I'm anxious. I don't even know if I can hide anything.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So you wouldn't help her?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, Veronica.
He's like, I don't know, Ricky's anxiety.
Yeah.
How would that come into being? Maybe that would be a good
Oh,
thing.
sorry.
That will give me away so fast.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your secret to making it work?
What?
Right, Jessica. What's your secret to making it work?
To make it work.
I don't know. Is there supposed to be? I don't know if there is a secret.
I don't think we
I don't think we have any secret ingredient.
Is it like all out in the open?
we don't fake. I think we're pretty. How do I say this?
Genuine.
Yeah.
Genuine. I know where that word is said.
Yeah, like I don't think we fake anything.
Yeah, we don't fake anything.
I'm pretty straightforward with him too.
We don't
He's the
fake our
same way.
lifestyle on social media. Yeah. Like, you know how some people just overdo it on social media?
Yeah.
We
sure.
don't at all.
Mhm, mhm.
Like, people could probably think I'm single on social media.
And I do tell him that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just-
Damn these bitches. What's your favorite drinks, alcoholic wise? All
I don't-
alcohol based.
I don't
Water.
He doesn't
drink water.
Oh my goodness.
See,
I-
it's so this.
well,
is starting-
I don't drink obviously every day or anything.
Yeah,
but
she doesn't drink every day,
if
but
I'm
she
in
does
the
drink.
mood, like I would love to have wine.
Like,
or-
whenever you guys go out, you guys, like, look at each other's drinks. I noticed that.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, what are you drinking? Let me get it.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
want to take a sip? Do you want to take a sip?
Yeah.
What she's drinking.
Then we're drinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's how I am.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I love sweet stuff.
Me too. Yeah.
Or when he somehow knows how to make a drink. So I'm like, I'm craving
Oh,
that
yeah.
one, and he just does his thing. And
For some reason, I know how to make a drink, but I don't drink alcohol.
but he's so good.
Y'all
Like
are
I don't even
so-
know what he adds, but
You're so disgusting cute. Like she doesn't drink, but we'll make her the drinks. Y'all are agreeing
at least I'm home and drink it. You know.
true.
How do y'all calm each other down? Ooh.
I calm him down. I think.
She tries to make me laugh.
By making him laugh.
Yeah.
My stupid dances, my stupid singing, I think it calms him down big time. Or if I see him, like, I think a few times, if he's very anxious, I'll just like sit down. I'm like, come here. And he just
And
loves that. Like
And he comes
loves
here.
that. Yeah.
And he loves that.
He loves
Is he into that whole like whoosh, come here?
No.
No,
Oh,
it's
it-
just
oh, it's
like-
more like a one of those.
Well,
little-
if you're
Back and
anxious,
help
yeah.
him. Yeah, or I lay with him to try to calm him down.
Shove a toothbrush.
No.
Start gagging.
Start gagging. Nah.
So I
I've
think
never
that's what I
thought-
do.
I know, right? That's gonna
will
haunt me for the
never-
rest of my life.
Yes, it will. What about you? Do you calm her down?
I stay away from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how she
'cause
calms down.
See,
Yeah,
I told you, we're like
'cause-
the opposite.
There will never be, like, hey, if she's in a bad mood, I'd rather not even be in the room.
This is scary.
Well, when I'm having a pretty rough day, you notice when you
Oh,
do.
whenever-
She hugs me and I like break down. Like,
Yeah, whenever she's having a rough day, but when I'm saying when she's upset, I'd rather not even be
Oh, yeah.
around her.
No.
But whenever I know she's having a bad day and whatnot, I'll be like, okay, let's see what I can help you with.
And I just like hug him, and it just brings me so much peace. To be honest, just being just there, crying my eyes out.
Oh, how
And then he's like, "What's for dinner?" And I'm like, "Fuck."
like, he's like, sure.
Right?
fuck? You
Give me
say?
a break.
Sure. Kid number 4, here we come.
Go ahead.
Oh hell no.
Oh my god.
It's always best to be honest and sure. Yes. Christian says.
We have lied to each other for the stupidest things, though.
But apparently y'all know that you lied to each other.
Yeah, because I've got caught.
That's how I know.
Yeah.
But I don't think I lied. And I got caught because I'm good at it.
Yeah, because she's good at it. But I lie over the stupidest things. Like, if you think about it, like stupidest things.
Yeah, I hate that.
Which is
It could be about food.
does that make you nervous? Like if he's lying about little
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
things, what else
Oh
is he lying
yeah,
about?
trust me. Yes. I'm not like he's fine. You know, like
Like,
no. I'm just like okay,
suspicious.
keeping my eyes on you.
Yeah.
What did Pablo say?
Christian, wait, one more from Christian. Do y'all go to the Rain Fair? If so, what theme is y'all's favorite?
What's a Ren
The
Fest?
Rain Fest?
Renfest.
The rain is
Oh, the one you told me about.
yeah, the one that I went to?
Yeah.
No, I was inviting you guys to come over. No, I didn't even get your reply. I did.
Oh yeah, because I said I was gonna ask Belen, and I asked her,
You
but I
never
forgot
got
what she
back
said.
to me.
Remember, I asked her like, hey, Dan is inviting us to the Renaissance Festival, but either way, that day would have been bad because of the way he was acting.
The Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, just Seattle was being a pain.
Yeah, we didn't want to take him anywhere.
Oh, well, next time, y'all. Next time. Veronica says,
LMFAO
face
or
off.
LMAO.
I'm laughing at the guy.
I know what she's laughing at. You don't have to say it again.
Say it again.
Let me see
God
how you
dang.
do that.
Laughing my face off. They're so disgustingly perfect for each other. I know. Like I
Ugh.
came here like with questions, hoping to make them cry or like disagree on something, and like they just keep on getting stronger, which is great. But like,
Well, I do want to mention something about our the
No.
first huh?
no,
No, what?
what are you trying to do?
What, are you done with the questions?
No, but
Oh, keep on.
because you guys said, oh, like you guys are so perfect, and you're like, but I do want to mention. Sounds like you're about to tear it
Oh.
all down.
Well, yeah, I'm
not
gonna
ready for this.
well, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth about our relationship,
Yeah, not
about
the honest part.
yeah, about our marriage and stuff like that. Because I know you may seem like things are perfect right now, but they weren't always like that. Especially at the very beginning. You know how some couples start off with like the most lovey-dovey relationship and stuff like that.
Well, she didn't even like you.
I'm talking about our marriage, though.
Well, she didn't even like you to begin with. You forced
Oh,
her into
God.
marriage.
Oh, I didn't force her to my.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Oh
did.
God!
Help,
Help!
guys.
Help.
Blink twice if you need help.
She means like 4 times.
Do y'all play any pranks on each other? Yes,
He
we
plays
do.
so many
Yes, we do.
I love
Tell it.
pranking him. I love
Tell it.
pranking him. Oh my
Christian, we
God.
actually have videos
Put my
of
TikTok
us
up.
pranking each other. Belen has some on her TikTok, and I have one on my phone that I cannot show you guys because it was so bad.
Then why even pull it up now? I gotta see it.
You saw it. It's the one of her
my
crying.
God, yeah.
Yeah,
He
that,
done
no,
did
that
it.
was fun.
Yeah.
Done did it bad, but then it was funny too.
Well, I don't want to see that.
So I pulled a prank on her. I can't show you guys the video, but I could tell you guys exactly what happened. So I played a prank on her that I broke the TV, and this TV was given to us by her dad last Christmas. So she really holds it near and dear to her heart because her dad spent his hard-earned money on the TV. So me being the goofball that I am, I decided to play a prank on her. So I went on YouTube and played the broken screen TV video for like a whole hour to make it seem like I broke the TV. Or not me, but I blame it on one of the kids, which she knows who it is because that kid is always throwing stuff. And he was like the main suspect to get blame
funny.
for a broken TV. So as soon as I made a noise, I was like, oh my God, like this happened. And she was like, what happened? I was like, Josiah broke the TV. And she came over there. She started crying. I'm not even telling you. She was mad. She started crying, like legitimately crying. I felt so bad that I had to tell her right then and there, it's a prank. It's a prank. And she was still crying. I was like, oh my god. Like eventually she started realizing, like, okay, this is a prank. Like,
It
Did you get
was-
something?
yeah, I think it's the kids.
okay. But yeah, that
But
was
see, I don't think that was funny.
Your kids
At
started
all.
crying too. I saw
yeah.
the video.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
our oldest son
Oh my
started crying
God.
too because I guess he saw her crying, and it was just like a mix of emotions. I made everybody cry that
I
day.
haven't cried like that since then because I realized I cried just like at the end.
Yeah,
Like,
she
we
cries so
cried the
much like
same way,
our
and I'm
oldest
like,
son.
I'm
Like the
embarrassed. We literally
Wait,
sound the
technically,
same.
your kid cries like you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But my prank was good.
her prank was good.
That was good.
Her prank was good. So if you want to see that prank, it's actually on TikTok. Is it on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the second video that's pinned.
What's the
Or I think it's the only video
the
that's
only
pinned.
one that's been, yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to go to her TikTok, it's Belen BELEN _1030.
What was it again?
Belen BELEN
Yeah.
underscore
Gosh.
1030.
10:30.
Yeah.
Why 10:30? Like the time?
That's no, that's just my son's date of birth.
Oh, makes sense. Yeah. Duh.
But yeah, things weren't always good though.
Hi,
For sure.
Katie.
Rough patches.
She's my friend from LA. Like, yeah, when we were tiny. Katie. Okay.
Well, I'm sorry, I just heard a noise.
I'm here.
Because she's tried to scare us last time. So every time we hear noises, now we account for her. Like, where's the letter?
No, he's probably just trying to
What
come
is
in.
that little squeaky noise?
I
Oh,
think
that's the garage door.
oh,
The squeaky noise is the garage door. Yeah.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
y'all top 3 favorite movies?
Top 3 favorite movies.
Like, if y'all were to choose only 3 and that's all that you could guys watch from now on, what would it be? 3 movies.
3 movies.
Hi, Katie.
Which movies that I've shown you that
Hola,
you really
familia
like
de Pablo.
that you could probably
Hi,
watch
Paula.
again?
I don't know. I'm
Because you
about
like
names.
white chicks.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good movie.
I love that
That's a
movie.
good
She loves white chicks. So
I
I
love
mean, I could, I could put that on the list.
Mean Girls. I love Mean Girls.
That's not a movie though.
Mean
Is that a
Girls
movie?
is a movie. Yeah.
I never
Mean
watched
Girls.
that.
No, we haven't watched it. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about that show,
Girl.
the one with the girls, the one that you liked, that you were really into.
She left us.
Mean Girls.
Oh,
I don't know.
Good Girls.
What?
I was thinking about Good Girls.
I don't.
Is it Good Girls?
I have never. I haven't seen it. I thought it was like a series.
I'm bad with names.
Okay,
I
never
don't
mind.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Okay,
can't
so
think
there's
of
white
anything.
chicks. We can compromise on that.
Yeah.
What other movie would we be down?
I don't know.
I like the Creed movies. I think I got her into the boxing movies, the Creed
Oh, yeah.
ones, the Creed
Yeah, yeah.
movies.
I think that was good.
Yeah, and I could watch it again with her, honestly. We
Any
love
scary movie.
any scary movie. Yeah,
They even agree on movies. Like if they're not in agreement, they're not in agreement together. Like it's they agree to disagree and they don't agree.
look. I'm a very simple kind of man.
He's so.
I'm very
simple.
simple. I'll
simple.
just go with you. Yeah,
Too simple.
So simple.
You want him to complicate up a little bit more?
I'm not complicated at all.
She's like, nah, we're good. All right. Hola, familia de Pablo.
Papi.
That's your dad?
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. So.
There's a lot of Pablos in our family.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
was about to say, wasn't there another Pablo last time I was here, and that was like your
Brother.
My brother.
Her brother.
That was your brother?
Oh no,
He was here.
you haven't met her brother. I don't think.
I thought it was your tío.
Well, you met her tío,
Yeah, that
which
was
is also
my
Pablo.
Tío Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And then
And there's just here.
And then there's Josiel.
Josiel is Pablo too.
Josiel Pablo.
Josiel Pablo. And then there's Pablo,
Mm,
your dad, and
There's
Pablo, your
her
brother,
Uh-huh.
and then Pablo Gordon.
Pablo.
Our-
There's so many
There's
Pablos in
so
our
many
life.
Pablos.
Oh my
Yeah, that's a
God.
lot of. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, guys.
So
So-
we do want to go ahead and disclaim that that even though we may seem cute right now, that's not how it was at the beginning, and she could pretty much vouch for that. because we got married so fast. Like so fast. Like we got married within like, I guess if we wanna put a time on it, we only knew each other for like 6 months out of our relationship, because the other 6 months I was in the army, so I didn't see her for another 6 months. So technically, I really didn't know her. After I came back from the army, we got married a month later. I didn't know how it was
To like live with her.
to like live with her, be with her 24/7,
Yep.
and all that stuff. So I feel like that brought a lot of issues within our relationship, within our marriage, because we had no idea who we were. And, you know, a lot of people say like, well, you really don't know the person until you marry him,
Yeah.
which is true, but we literally didn't know each other.
We really did.
So we were only together for 6 months, and we weren't even living together. We didn't know what it was like. And after we got married, it was such a huge issue because a lot of stuff bugged us about each other. It came to the point that we were on the verge of almost even getting divorced.
And how into the relationship was this? Like how
This was
beginning.
this was a month after we got married.
Yeah.
month-
We were
a
like, what
month
the hell
to be
did I
married.
do? You
Yeah.
know, like
do you-
I don't know this guy. Like what?
Yeah.
Why are we
Mijo is
doing
Pablo
this?
Jr. Cool. Okay, but
So-
Mijo is Pablo Jr. There's a lot of Pablos.
Yeah.
So
What?
okay, so so what you're saying is that all of this cuteness and agreeing took working and took a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess my question is, how about the cultural aspect? Because for example,
Oh, no.
some part of the culture is that you're not allowed to live with someone until you're married. Like, you know how some people be a religion or culture, she's supposed to be like a virgin, and like, you know, she can't live with the guy. So even if y'all had not known each other, was that something that played into it?
No,
No.
I mean my parents were very strict.
Yeah.
Her
But,
parents were strict, but they met me before we were even together.
Yeah.
So they met me, they knew who I was, and I came around a lot.
But what was it that, okay, so if y'all knew each other and things like that, what was that trigger point that like made that first month not so bad? Because, you know, it's usually like the honeymoon phase.
Yeah. But if you think about it, I lived an hour away
Okay.
from whenever we were dating. I lived an hour away. It
And-
wasn't like I was with her like every day. We only saw each other on the
Well,
weekends.
yeah, but like, okay, but from that, what was it? Like the way that she chewed, like the way that she fart,
it
like
could be
what
it could
was
be
it?
anything. It was
Like her
it was
kiss-
literally
It was,
Beat
anything,
It was literally
I swear.
everything.
Anything, would
anything
piss
could
me off.
trigger it could trigger any like a bad emotion.
What pissed you off?
The way we were.
Like let her.
Like what?
How do I say
I
it?
wish I remember.
I wish we
everything.
remember some of the things that triggered us, but it was really hard in the beginning of our marriage because, like I said, we really didn't know each other. We didn't know how it was living with each other. It could be the simplest things, like you snore when you sleep.
But
I
mean,
didn't know that about you. I didn't know you snore when you sleep. Every time you slept, you wouldn't snore.
so Pablo says, so y'all roll the dice and make it work now.
We literally okay. So Pablo, that's a good thing. That's a good like I guess question. We really didn't roll the dice. We sat down. We had a grown conversation because we knew our relationship was on the verge of just divorce.
It kind of leads to what Christian's asking. Was there ever a time y'all felt like you wouldn't make it?
The
Absolutely,
beginning.
absolutely.
The first
I've
month
literally
was-
felt like there's no way we're gonna make it to a year.
Okay, but Belen, were you on the same page?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we both were just going at it, and we were recently married, you know. So I was really thinking like, he never really brought the word divorce,
Okay, but like,
but I was like, I can't do this.
so it was
anything and everything. Like
that is so.
there
weird
wasn't
because-
like, oh, let's sit down and talk.
No.
or It was like, hey, you know, like
But y'all
just
went from
going at
being
it.
like besties and
Mhm.
friends.
But we didn't know as a couple, I guess. Like
We
he
didn't know each
said,
other.
We were together for a year, but six
Out of those
months.
6 out of those
Oh, yeah, you
months,
weren't
I wasn't
physically
there.
there.
Mhm. And it wasn't necessarily that we rolled the dice. We sat down and asked each other, is this something that we want to do?
Mhm.
A lot of people knew that we got married quickly.
were
And
you
nobody-
judged? Were you judged for that?
Oh yeah,
I was
absolutely.
just gonna say that.
I'm
They-
pretty
they
sure we
knew.
did get judged, even though people didn't say it out loud. I'm pretty sure we were, because now that I think about it, even I would have judged myself. now that I look back
Like
at
6 months.
yeah, now that I look back at the choices that I did, I asked myself, why did I move so fast? Of course,
Was it the military life?
huh?
Was it the military life that made you
To a
move
certain
too fast?
extent, I feel like I was a little pressured,
Yeah.
in a way.
But what about you? What made you move that fast? You were not in the military, so what made you?
I don't know.
I guess it was just
I
the
want to
title
say
too.
love, and because I love them, but
Mhm.
see the love that I felt for him then compared to the love I can say now, it's so
It's
different.
so different.
I
Yeah.
even
It's so
tell
different.
him I love you more than I ever had. Like seriously, every day I feel like the way he is, like seeing him be a dad, for
It's a
example.
mature
That's
love.
like it's nothing like it used to be. Like the love I
So
feel for
if
him.
there were no kids, do you think it would be the same?
I feel like in a way the
More
kids
mature,
kind
I
of saved
guess.
us in a way too, because we get to see a side of each other that I don't think we would have been able to see if we
Because
didn't
you
have
see
kids.
them mad, you
Yeah.
see them sad, like you see like him being the way he is, like he's that tough guy, like, oh, I don't cry, I don't show feelings,
And-
but they bring that out of him that you don't see. You know what I mean?
Something that you can't bring
Yeah,
out.
like he's not gonna come and be like that with me, but when I see it with the kids, it's like, and I love that about him. Like I love feeling so protected, I guess, and I know the kids feel the same way. Like I feel protected when he's around. I feel more comfortable when he's around. I feel like doing stuff. When he's not home, I'm like, oh, like, oh, bummed out. When he gets home, it's like, oh my god, like he's home, you know.
Yeah.
So all that love, it's definitely like way different. Back then, I think it was just like, oh, I'm in love with him. I like him. And
So
we're
how do you
married,
deal
and-
with his anxiety? Because I know that he like has, anxiety and all that. How do you cope?
It's been hard. It's been really hard. And at first, I want to say it was worse because I didn't know what to do at all.
Was he like that when you first met him?
No,
What? No,
and
I feel like
think that's what affected it too.
yeah,
honestly,
because I feel like I was more emotional
yeah, and I like that.
before my
like that.
before my anxiety. I was very emotional. I showed my feelings a lot. After my anxiety, I completely shifted to like a whole different personality, I guess you could say.
Like
Because
cold.
yeah, like a whole different person came out of me. I was more yeah, like she says, cold
yeah,
hearted.
like I can be like, oh, I love you, and he's just like,
Yeah.
like just staring.
Was
at
that like
nothing.
a shift, or was it like a
Um,
gradual thing that you kind of
With
saw?
him, like when it just started, like I said, I didn't even know there was such thing as anxiety.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was panic attack. None of that. So whenever he just started, I felt like I was the problem. Like, oh, I don't think he loves me. Like, what's going on? Because he would be too close in his own world. Like, he didn't want to
So
be
you blamed
around me.
yourself.
Nothing. Yeah, and I was like, what the hell is going on? So the more I saw it, the more I noticed that it was actually something going on, with him. And it was scary, but at the same time, it was like, I want to help him. Like, so I would try to help him, and he'd be like, no, I want to be alone. Okay, cool. So I learned to leave him alone.
How okay, so how soon into relationship would you say that shift happened?
That happened after we had our first.
Yeah.
Like all the anxiety started happening after the first?
Yeah.
It was like he was I think 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
old whenever my anxiety started manifesting itself into reality.
Yeah.
And
So that was pretty tough for me because I didn't know how to handle it, and he didn't want to talk about it. He wanted to be left alone, and I'm the type of person that wants to be there for you. Like, oh, what do you need? I want to help you, but he didn't want that. So now I leave him alone, and it works for me because I don't get my feelings hurt.
Yeah, like you
instead
don't
of
take
going
it
there, like,
personal.
"Get out,"
You don't take it
or- yeah.
personal anymore.
So now I'm like, I just text him, okay.
It's interesting how you
Okay.
guys are like, when you get mad, you're the one who's like, I need some space. And now it's the opposite. Like
Yeah.
whenever he is like that, you're like, okay, he needs space and you would rather comfort him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I do text him like, do you want me
Christian-
there?
Yeah. Christian Ray asks, what's y'all's love language? We did talk about that
We talked about that.
earlier. We did talk about that earlier. So, Ricky, how do you think your anxiety and your mental health affect Belen?
I feel like I avoid a lot of stuff that make me uncomfortable. I avoid public places. I hate that because I feel like I lose a lot of potential that I could also be doing for myself and for them as well. Like it could be something simple like going to the grocery store, which she really enjoys because she wants to be out and about. I completely understand that, but at the same time, I'm also struggling inside my head to just go outside and go in a public place because I don't do good with crowds. Um, for those of you who deal with mental health, you could kind of, I guess, in a sort of way, relate to this. And yeah, we battle every day just to get out of bed. Sometimes to be, they even wonder, like, man, how's today gonna be? Basically,
Christian says, "Man, I missed all the good parts."
hey,
It's
go
something
go
like
back
you
and
can always
rewind,
go
Christian.
back. Yeah.
Watch us again. Watch us on YouTube. Our episode will be up there.
I think I felt a little like it was a little uncomfortable in the beginning. Not uncomfortable, but a little more like toned down in the beginning when we started the cast.
Yeah.
Versus now we're like, okay, now let's get into like the deep, you know?
No,
Yeah.
there's a lot of
And-
There's a lot of dark stuff, like not dark stuff with us, but like a lot of rocky like situations that we went through.
Yeah, you have to, because I think something so solid doesn't become that solid unless it's been hammered into like
Yeah.
solidity, you know?
And I'm
Like,
pretty sure that's what
forged-
helped.
Forged into this
Because
great.
seeing him go through so much stuff, like not just himself, like growing, as a husband, as a provider, as all that stuff, but mostly seeing him just grow as a person, like not giving up so easily. Like he keeps in mind, like, okay, I am the provider. I have to protect my family. So just doing the fact that he just wanted to do more for himself and think of us when he does
the
that, it was like
process.
pretty great.
It sounds to me like y'all had like a rough start, and then solidifying the family was like the thing that just brought it
The
all
turning
together.
point.
A turning point that brought it all together,
Yeah.
type of deal.
Yeah, in a way, I think after we had our first kid, we were still going through a bumpy road still. And it wasn't until she had a conversation with me, because I could say every day that I was the issue, but I mean, it was both of us, let's be honest. But she actually had a grown conversation with me, sat down, and said, look, we're grown, we're married, we have to figure out what we're going to do. If you tell me right now that you don't want to be with me, that's fine. We could figure something out. We don't have to be together. Or we could actually try to make this work. We could try to see where this goes. We could try to prove people wrong that said that 6 months of being together or being married basically was not the worst decision for us.
If you don't mind, actually, that leads me to Pablo's question that said, why 6 months? You asked
were
her to
young.
marry you.
We were young. We were very
How
young.
old were you guys?
I was 20.
We got engaged.
She was 21.
20. I was
20.
21.
Yeah, she was 21. I was 23.
Okay.
So we're
We
really
didn't
close to
tell
age.
Lucero. We didn't answer the story of my birthday.
Oh,
I don't know if she's
yeah.
still here.
The birthday one. Diamonds are forged in fire.
Lucero, are
Yeah.
you here?
So-
Lucero, calling in Lucero. We want to hear the birthday story.
So
Let's
the
get some
birthday
drama.
story.
Excuse me.
Oh, babe.
Sorry.
And that's one of the reasons that
Yeah.
month number one.
Yeah, we got into it.
That's one of them.
Nah, but I'm good. Yeah, like, well, now that I have you here, I mean, I could tell you this. What?
Are you gonna
He's
propose
gonna get
to
on
her?
his
I
knees.
know.
Okay.
It only took him 10 years.
I know, just kidding. We're gonna tell you about baby number 4.
What?
No.
She's like, "So
Oh,
what?"
No. No, but yeah, I mean, it was probably one of the best decisions that I ever made was actually deciding with her. I think we should try this out. I think we should see where this goes and stuff like that. And she agreed with me. She's all like, yeah, let's make this work. Let's try to make this work. And here we are, 9 years being married, but 10 years together.
Oh.
It's the longest time.
And I know people are going to say, like, well, we've been together, well, me and my husband been together longer. What makes you so special? It doesn't. I mean, we're just telling you our story, and I'm telling you that it wasn't a freaking Cinderella story at the very beginning. And what I want people to take is, take your time, get to know the person better, and actually, take the time to basically make big decisions like that.
But so that kind of leads to Christian's question: if y'all could go back in time, would you take the same path?
No, I would honestly take the same path.
I wanna hear from Belen because she's
Okay.
been a big.
She's been quiet.
Yeah, and we
I get
brought
you.
her in. You're like,
babe.
Yeah, sorry, I'm taking up the spotlight. I'm so used to being the host here. I'm sorry.
reason number 2.
Go ahead.
Let
Mom.
me talk.
Go ahead.
Wait, what are you asking?
If y'all could go back in time,
Oh.
would you take the same path?
Oh, that sounded weird.
Yeah,
If I would just a little slower in the beginning, like just to get him know more, I guess, and better, so we didn't waste so much time being upset at each other. Or
But do you
Yeah.
think it was time wasted?
I think it did, because we could have been going somewhere, doing something. I don't know.
Or do you think
instead
that
of
would have
just being
Do
upset.
you think it would just been like under the rug and then emerge later on?
I think that would actually answer mine, because I would honestly take the same path. As much as I regret going fast, I would take the same path, because we would not be here where we are
That's true.
9 years later.
Yeah,
That's true.
proving everybody wrong. Like, hey,
Proving everybody
That's right,
wrong.
because
Not
there
not
were
only
so many
everybody
people.
wrong, but ourselves wrong as well, because I'm pretty sure we were also in that mentality right then and there. We're not gonna last.
yeah.
There's no way. So
Doubting and-
we
No, and
proved
there
ourselves
was a
wrong.
lot of people who honestly doubted us, and I was a party girl big time, and nobody even thought I would get married or none
So
of
when
that.
you find the one, you just, I guess.
And I don't regret it, to be honest. I felt that maybe that's why I don't miss any of that right now, because I'm like,
She got the party out of her
I
system.
enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I can't say I did. So now it's like I just want to be, a mom and do mom things and a wife.
Yeah. So y'all wouldn't take different paths. Y'all would do the same.
I would do the same with the same one, but just a little, like, I don't know. I don't want to slower, like I said, because I feel like we wasted a little bit of time on the wrong things.
I still stand with what I said. I would take the same path.
Like, y'all wouldn't be as strong as you are now, right?
Who knows? Because who knows where
No,
we would
true,
be
who
at? You
knows?
know,
And
like,
you might take it slower, but then it all gets shoved under the rug, and then 10 years later, it's like all the little knickknacks and things like that are popping up, and that could have broken it up.
Well,
Yeah.
I think what helped was everything that we went through together as a couple, because we struggle a lot, like financially, and as a couple with our families, personal stuff, like all that
like
stuff.
we saw ourselves growing at the same
Yeah.
time. We struggled. We accomplished, and
Man, it
we
was
did a lot
hard.
together.
I
We
mean,
saw all that.
It was
Y'all
really
were
hard.
young too, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like y'all were growing together as well as growing individually,
Yeah.
and now you have to find a way to work that out as a team.
Yeah, and for some people it works obviously to have your profession first and then get married, and that's cool. Like everybody has their own.
Everybody
way.
has their own preference of how to take life, and that is completely okay. I know some people, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of people see social media and they see happy couples, married couples, and whatnot, and they ask themselves, like, dang, why isn't it my time? Take your time.
Yeah.
My advice to them is take your time. It's
Take
not a
your
race.
path. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a race. Do your own thing, live your life, and
'Cause
your time will come, and who knows when that will be.
I wouldn't know back then, like what I even wanted to do in life. I tried all kinds of stuff, and doors closed on me. Literally, like I went through a lot myself. So it was like when we had our kids, I was like, I want to do better, for them.
Mhm.
So if I do good, like if I had a good job, a good career, I can back him up if he ever needs me. So
you
it
had
made
like
me
a-
want to keep growing.
An
I guess.
incentive, a motive to
Yeah.
be better even more now
Yeah.
for your kids, your family.
Is that Vero?
Vero says, I think I would take the same path but change a few mistakes I made.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Sounds good. So where are you guys headed now? What's y'all's dream goal?
To bed. I'll play.
I knew
Baby
he
number
was gonna
4.
say that, I
Oh, no.
swear.
No,
I
no,
knew
no,
he
no,
was-
no.
I
I
just
was
want to set them up for like another baby number 4.
Oh, he said
I
that.
have so
Oh, that's
many-
Rigo.
Rigo.
Rigo that said that.
Hey.
Sure. Rigo,
Right.
hi Rigo.
Covering up for Beto.
I would
Hi,
do it, man.
Rigo.
I have so many things in mind, honestly, because I don't see myself being a stay-home mom forever.
No.
It's great, when they're little and stuff, but I'm about money. I always worked since I was freaking 15, so
Child
this is
labor.
like the longest. For you. This is the longest I've been without working. So it's kind of like,
Well, you do work. I mean, motherhood
well, I
itself
don't get
is like
paid.
true. But it is.
So
a
I
lot.
want that, because
Yeah.
I was telling him, like, if I could only work, that's why I'm going to school for my master's, because I want to get paid. Like, I want to have that financial, not just for me,
Stability.
for him,
True.
I don't see it as, oh, it's just my goal. No, I want to back him up so he's not always like worried if work is slow, things like that. Like, that's my goal.
True.
I want to do good for him, and the kids, of course.
What about you, Ricardo? Where do you think you guys are headed?
I think we're headed in the right direction. As we pretty much have everything planned out on what to expect in the next couple of years. Goal wise, I see her working for sure, because not that I want her to work for the money, but because I know it's good for also her mental health.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, it's good right now that she's taking care of the kids. Like, they're getting the best care with their mom.
Obviously, yeah.
So I feel safe knowing that, and they're not at
Whoever's
whoever's
daycare.
daycare.
Being
How they're
scaredy.
treating them. I mean, not saying daycare is a bad thing, but if you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Not knocking it.
So we talked about your mental health and how it affects the relationship or how it's been in the relationship. But what about you, Belen? How's your mental health have been in the relationship?
Nobody's ever
She's
asked me
crazy.
that.
She's crazy.
Zero time.
What?
Shut up. Don't you dare.
So now,
I mean, now or when?
I'll throw the whole thing because I feel like, a lot of people don't, a lot of housewives don't get asked that. Or people don't take that
Hell
into
no.
consideration. Like, hey, we went from this to this to this. How's your mental health journey have been through all this?
It's been rough. It's been really rough. Oh, he knows I'm always complaining, but it's been rough. And I think that's, like he said, that's what I'm looking also forward, to working, not just for the money, but for my mental health. Because I feel like the kids need someone that's okay, not perfect, but okay. Because right now it's like you have, good, bad days. When it's bad, but it's okay. Can't
Okay.
complain. I handle things differently. Sorry, my nails. I keep messing with it.
No, it's fine. I mean, they're pretty.
Thank you. So yeah, I think I just handle it the best I can with
Yeah.
them. I think about them.
How do you cope?
If it's too bad, I just go outside and I just stand for a little bit, take I breathe for a little bit, go inside. Then I'm like, okay, who do I start with? Because sometimes it's everybody. You can even go anywhere without them just following you.
Overtouched?
So I think that, yeah, there's times that I even tell them I don't even want to be touched. Even noises bother me.
I hear that.
That's bad.
I hear that a lot of moms have that where it's like, your husband gets home and they want some action, they want some,
Yeah.
but you've been
Oh, he
so
knows.
No.
oversensed,
Yeah.
overtouched and stuff like that. Y'all communicate very well about these things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
That's
great.
great.
He's
That's
very
beautiful.
respectful. Like, he knows when, if it's a rough day, he knows all I need is a hug
Oh, that's so cute.
and love.
Kiara, Sensible Heart,
Aw.
and then Rigo Rodriguez. Daycare is scary unless it's your own kids making trouble.
Yes, like,
Yeah.
I'm worried to send my youngest.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
bad
Our
as hell.
youngest is so bad, and we used to
Gabriel
say
went
the
to
same.
daycare.
Yeah, they went to daycare, but you met him. He's such a sweet kid,
Such
like
a
sweet
sweet
soul.
kid.
But
So sweet.
yeah.
See, that's another thing we went through. We struggle a lot because he lost his job. He wasn't on the best, I guess,
financially.
financially. So
Yeah.
I had to step in. Like, okay, I have to work, and I had to. It was so freaking hard for me because I had to live in my daycare. I got hired on the spot, and we found a daycare. We're like, oh, this one looks great. You know, we were happy about it, and he was there for like a week because my mom
what
picked him
happened?
up, and he was facing the wall in the high chair. Just
Why?
exactly. She went off on the lady. She called me. I went there. I took the extra car seat, and I never went back there. So it was pretty hard for us on that because
Yeah.
I had to work. Like I had to work, and I remember like he had to be looking and trying to make money somehow. So then we found another daycare, which it was worse.
Yeah,
freaking
and they used to
worse.
talk down on the
And
other
he was so
daycare.
nice and clean, and oh my god, I thought he was in good hands. And one time I just picked him up because we had to wash our bottles and bring clean ones and whatnot. And I went there and I was like, oh, I came to change the nipple part. Like, can I get his bottles so I can give you new ones? And she handed me the bottles and they had mold on them. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God. Like,
how the hell
are
you
you
give this to my baby?
with mold?
I
Yeah.
grabbed them, talk what I had to say, and I left. He was there for like another week. Mind you, he was. And then
I think it was
had
like
to
the
have
most
surgery.
a month. Yeah,
I had to have emergency surgery.
gallbladder.
Oh Lord.
So I was there for 2 weeks in the hospital. I was going crazy.
So in this whole
'cause-
time, none of y'all got a job, obviously, because you're in.
I had.
Well,
did I have a job?
I don't know.
Yeah, I had a job. I had a job already. I remember she went into surgery, and she put me in charge of looking for a daycare.
And he found a great
And
one.
I was so scared because I was thinking to myself, like, well, how do I know if I'm choosing the right one if I can't ask her, like, hey, do you think this is okay? Because she was in the hospital for
He
days.
couldn't even go see me.
I
'cause
couldn't
it
see her.
Oh,
flooded.
Lord. Yeah.
So I was going.
It
crazy
flooded?
there.
Yeah, during that time it flooded.
Nobody could go see me.
Yeah, so she told me look for a daycare for him, please. Let me know which one it is after you
Pressure.
find one.
Yeah.
And it was a whenever you have a choice like that, you want to get confirmation with your significant other. Make sure
Yeah,
that
it's
you're.
your kids. You know.
But she told me just pick one, make sure he's gonna be okay, and that was my mentality. Like I have to pick one that she is gonna feel safe knowing that he's okay. So I picked a daycare where they had cameras in the classroom and she could see him 20 like basically the whole time he was there. But
And
and
that
I
daycare
was
was
like,
so good. Like he was there for 3 years.
he was there for 3 years, yeah,
Yeah.
because
No,
they were
2
great.
years.
They were really great, especially because she had access to the cameras
Oh, it
anywhere
sounds
she
like
went.
Yeah, like a safety. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I would just be in bed at the hospital. just
She was in the
looking,
hospital and she
you
was
could-
able to
and you
see him.
He's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 But man, I cried every day on the way to work. I would literally have to wait outside, try to get it together, and then okay, happy face, let's go to work.
Was it because you couldn't be with your kids?
Yeah.
I hated the daycares. Like I knew he wasn't good. I don't know. They gave me like, a bad feeling.
Vibe.
And sure enough, like I was right.
Something would happen. Yeah.
I hated
We
that.
do have to cut it short now.
Oh man.
Is it time already?
Yeah,
Oh.
3 minutes.
Okay.
No.
Well, guys, I think we have like a speed round of. Is it this one?
Part
Yeah,
two.
go ahead and look. Go ahead and pick
Wait,
like a few
what's this?
cards.
Speed
So,
round of never have
okay.
I ever to close.
Oh.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do things a little bit differently for the outro of the
Closing, yeah.
outro for the
But
show.
first of all, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you
Thank
guys for
you.
celebrating 10 years of being together with Bella and Ricardo. And thank you guys for all the support that you guys show them. Please continue showing them the support and love and continue making comments. But it's not over yet. We're about to play a speed round of Never Have I Ever.
Okay, so we actually came up with this game like last minute. First off, I do want to thank Addie for hosting this
Yes,
special
thank
episode for
you.
us. Like I said, our marriage is our marriage, and
Who else
don't ever don't ever compare yours to ours. Like
Because
It-
yours
yeah.
sucks compared to
Oh, wow.
it's okay.
these two. It sucks.
So what we decided to do is what we're gonna do now is give the special guest
Oh, me?
a
Yay.
minute to answer as many questions as possible.
Never
Dang.
have I ever. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So let me set the timer
Wait.
for a minute.
Is this
Yeah,
That's the
so
real book. But
really?
just get no. So this is just a
why is there
surprise
like
thing.
red ones and
What?
then blue ones?
Oh, just Which one are the
I
questions?
think the red ones are very.
Scandalous.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so get all the red ones.
Oh,
Okay. So get the blue ones.
Oh.
Get a couple blue ones.
Oh, well, you get the blue ones. Come on.
mm,
Just get it like a little stack, and then we're gonna set a
Oh,
timer
okay,
of a minute, and she's
okay,
gonna
okay.
answer
How
all these
many?
questions. Get a stack.
Give her 10. Give Addie 10. She's gonna read them out loud, and you're gonna answer them.
Speed question.
If you don't want to answer them, just say pass. But we're gonna get to know you. We're gonna get to know you at a different level.
I'm not gonna be honest if you're sitting next to me.
Or if you want to pass it.
I'm gonna
Pass.
get
All
nervous.
right, ready?
Pass all of them.
And go.
Stood someone up.
Yes.
Been drunk at church.
No.
Been caught dancing naked in front of the mirror.
No.
Hooked up with someone and kept it in a secret from my friends.
Yes.
Yes, secret. Had no choice but to simply piss my pants.
No.
Killed my pet by accident.
Okay, what?
Killed my pet by accident.
No. Oh my god.
Gotten the shit beaten out of me.
No.
No. Accidentally been the first person to tell a kid Santa wasn't real.
No.
Like life. Held someone down and farted on them. Okay. Slugged 2 5-hour energies back to back.
No.
Okay. Gone through my partner's Facebook messages.
Yes. Every
Ooh.
day.
Done the walk of shame.
No.
Stuck my hand in the toilet to retrieve something.
No.
Like
oh.
your you know, cell
Oh,
phone fell in.
yes.
Yeah. I
Shame.
think that's it.
Shame.
Give-
Shame.
Damn it. Well, I mean, the next ones weren't that good anyway. Giving alcohol to minors.
Oh.
Let's not answer that. Faked an orgasm. That would have been a good one.
You'll never know.
Yeah, but we will never know now because time is up.
Time is up. Well, for all you guys that are actually tuned in, thank you so much for joining us. It was a special episode. As far as the next episode, it will be to be announced later because next week is actually Thanksgiving and we will not be shooting an episode. So we're gonna take a short break on that one. We'll be back in the next following week after that.
So we do want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving
Oh yeah.
from
Happy
Made You
Thanksgiving.
Listen. Happy holidays. Hope you guys have lots and lots to be thankful for. And even if it seems kind of dark and it seems like there's not too much, there's always something around the corner, and your time should be coming up where to shine.
Yes.
So
Absolutely. Well, guys, lots of love.
I was hoping I
And
could tune in at work tomorrow. Or you won't be on tomorrow? Tomorrow?
no, we won't be on tomorrow because we usually do it on Tuesdays, but we did it today
was
because
today.
this was the only time we were able to get a babysitter for the kids. So I'm sorry, guys. Today was
Pablo, go drink a
Part
glass
two.
of milk and sleep. Part 2 tomorrow. Hey. And we will
Eh,
answer that last question.
maybe.
Part 2.
all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And Addie, hit that end broadcast.
Bye, everyone.
End it again.